seconds.
Oh,
Okay, we're up. Let's go. Go live.
It's up for you.
Press the
KYKA.
funny button.
Yeah, that's me.
We're pressing the funny button, gamers. Let's go.
Wait.
Okay, we're
no.
live.
Yo, let's go.
So like,
Okay.
I just
Here
gotta
we-
wait
here
10
we
seconds
go.
to see it in the on YouTube.
yeah, we're live right now.
I'm not seeing it
All right.
on my
So,
end. Oh, there we go.
who wants to be chat mod?
I'll be chat mod. I have it open.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
yeah.
You're chat mod. All
Alright,
right.
guys. No
Yo,
slip ups this time,
What's
right?
up?
No, we cannot
Drowsy
slip up this time.
Masato?
I realize my mic
Mas-
might be a little loud.
How do you say your name? Drowsy,
What the?
or is it Drowsy, or is it
It's
Zero?
Doctor, dude.
E?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn down the volume because I.
Oh,
we're-
it's okay. So it's Doctor Zero WSYXMISATO.
Okay. Everybody speak. Is this better on everyone else's ears?
I don't know.
think
I have this
doing
stream
it-
muted.
Okay. Well, you might want to check because I can't check because I'm the one streaming.
All right, yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. Cool. I just want to make sure we're not
Oh, this guy deafened himself. Korean gay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well,
Alright.
we're all here now.
Yeah.
I think.
You know what's funny? He wasn't even on the stream when I asked him how to say his name. So now he joins. You know, we're not losers. We're just very complicated teenagers.
Misunderstood.
What are you doing? Okay. This is. Okay. Here we go. All right.
Alright.
Enough playing
So-
around.
Yeah.
Who wants to do the intro? Come on now.
I did it last time, I think, so. I think it's time for... Wait, Sonny, did you do it?
No fucking clue. You
Just
want
let's do you. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, you're doing it. All right.
Well, all right, I got this, guys. Welcome to our first ever live stream. A total of one person, which I'm pretty sure is me. Which, thank you for watching. This will be epic. We have
Thank
tons
you
of
to me.
fun topics for today. But before we get into that, let's introduce ourselves. I am, of course, Sunny, and here's my co-host.
I'm KYKA. I play Destiny 2 for a living, and only Destiny 2.
I'm King Chao. This is the closest you're ever getting to season 2.
Damn.
So there is that. Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Now,
Well,
all right.
Let's
Let's
just
just-
jump right into it, right?
Right,
Yeah, I
so
mean, why not, right?
To our weekly Joe Biden slam.
I mean, it's
KYKA,
not. It's
take
more
it
like
away.
it's more like bi-weekly at this point. But whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more like yearly at this point, too. guys.
Yeah, fair.
But in regards to Joe Biden, so it looks like World War III might happen next week. And
Oh,
it's
let's
because
go,
of Ukraine.
puggers!
And by the way, when I
Time
say
to
that,
die.
like I literally mean legitimately, no meme, okay? And this all sparked because of Ukraine. But more recently, like within the past, I think, day, 24 hours, as of, this podcast,
Mhm.
Ukraine has stated their intentions to join NATO. Now, Putin is like, he made the announcement, if NATO joins Ukraine, or if Ukraine joins NATO, I will invade Ukraine. He just said that, straight up.
Damn.
Yeah. So, and U.S. intelligence estimates that Putin will invade Ukraine next week. So, if Ukraine actually follows through with the NATO thing, by NATO law, right, there's a set of rules you must follow if you're a NATO country. If one NATO country gets attacked, everyone else must come to their defense in NATO. And United States is part of NATO, and a lot of European countries are also part of NATO. NATO was initially created to reduce the Soviet Union's realm of influence across the world,
Right.
more specifically Europe. So, looks like if Putin actually invades, this will be World War III.
Well, okay, we don't know that it's gonna go straight to World War III, but I mean,
I don't know. You know what Biden did yesterday?
huh?
He told every American to leave Ukraine within the next 24 to 48 hours.
What?
Yeah, it's getting bad. Because
Oh, no. Okay, if we're actually going into fucking World War III. Why did it have to be Biden? What? Why?
It's because he's the weakest president we've had in a very long time.
Oh, that. You know, that actually kind of makes sense.
It does.
Of course, Russia would use this opportunity to, try to invade Ukraine and get some ground. Of course. That. Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I mean, we mentioned this in the previous podcast. The reason why, in my opinion, this is a win-win for Putin, or at least at the time, is NATO will be weakened regardless of whatever happens. I know Germany has already said that the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, although that's very important to them, if Russia does invade Ukraine, they will get involved. But they said previously they won't. Like, if they invade Ukraine, nothing's going to happen with them.
Right.
So I think that in that way, it showed the weak spots in NATO, and that's obviously not good because NATO is supposed to deter Russia.
Right.
And yeah, and also there's a whole nother layer, that Nord Stream pipeline 2, the thing everyone's talking about, why Russia has so much leverage over Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Biden initially, or his administration, said, we can't control if that pipeline goes further into development, right? That's not something we can control. It's out of our territory.
Yeah.
But everyone knew that was just untrue. The United States had more leverage than Russia. And so that, time passed and this whole Ukraine thing started to happen. And then Biden came out and was like, if Putin decides to invade Ukraine, we are going to end the pipeline. So it just goes to show that politics is just stupid.
Yeah, like, they could have ended the pipeline at any point, but they didn't, specifically so they could use it as leverage to stop Russia from invading Ukraine, which obviously isn't going to work.
Yeah, and Sando said that correctly. Biden wanted to speak with Putin. I don't know if that happened. I know he spoke with the president of France, and it was really funny. People were circulating pictures of them just 30 feet away on this massive table. So that's where our diplomacy is at right now.
Great.
Just peak diplomacy.
Yep. God.
I don't know. Would you guys join the war effort?
Of course, obviously we're all three of us are built,
Yeah.
bodybuilders. So obviously we would be the peak of, physique to go into the war.
Look, you guys have fun. Fun fact, right? Even if they do bring back the draft, which
They probably won't, but
they
maybe.
probably won't. But even if they do, I'm safe, bitches. No divergency. Autism for the win. I'm not getting drafted. No, but for real, you can't get drafted if you're autistic. GG, boys.
I just hope that if you're in college, you can't be drafted.
I mean, that's how it was before.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in college, well, but everybody goes to college. There's no way they would keep that rule.
Yeah,
There's still a pretty big group of people that are in college, and plus we have a ton people in the military already and in the reserve, so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, no, we'll be fine. I mean,
definitely.
But
that's assuming that World War III even does happen, which of course is not a guarantee.
if the draft happens, it's really bad because we've gone through all those people and all those losses.
Oh, apparently, Sanda says I'm forgetting the elephant. Damn.
Hiring back to the Redditor, I see.
I mean, he's not wrong though, but
damn,
tough
shit right there. You have to clarify as well.
As if we didn't get it.
Damn, he just hit you with a hard one right there. You know what? Change your profile picture to an elephant. All right,
bro. Why?
Elephant NFT.
Elephant NFT. I'm gonna look that up. Elephant NFT. Please tell me that exists.
It has to exist.
Untamed elephants. It's real.
What's that? What are those apes they have? What is it called?
Bored apes.
Bored apes. Yeah. No, you're just a bored elephant.
Bored elephant.
I mean, why do you think he's doing the podcast? 'Cause he's so bored.
And he's an elephant.
Obviously. God.
Uh,
Okay,
Yeah. I'll add one last thing to this topic.
Yeah.
So we mentioned this also previously in the podcast, but this would also be a prime time for China to get involved in Taiwan. Obviously,
If we lose Taiwan, we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
That's like
we won't survive. That's the problem.
The chip shortage would just be so drastic.
Bro, the chip.
We're already in one right now.
We're already in a chip shortage, but if we go
But
from
even
a shortage to like a full blockage, that'd be nah. We
No
can
more
all-
Entire economies would be destroyed. Not
What
in
about
just
our
the US.
graphics cards, guys? Our graphics cards. How
Bro.
are we gonna play Fortnite?
Right? Okay, nah. Okay, I'm saying it right now. Until this shit clears up, everybody preserve your machines, preserve your battle stations,
Exactly.
maintenance, cleaning, upgrades
Exactly. Get
that
your
don't
hose.
involve graphics cards.
Get
and
your
CPUs.
hose and just wet your computer and turn it on right after. Okay, it will preserve it. I swear.
That is not how
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah, I think that is how it works. So that's how you clean it, like the deep,
No, but
get
like
real deep the water.
just like
Protect your cars.
Get in car accidents on purpose.
okay, break into Teslas, steal the chips, and DIY yourself computer upgrades from the Tesla chips.
You know what?
That works.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Get that
Yeah.
3069, you know?
You gotta do to get those prime frames per seconds for Destiny 2.
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
Like,
that
yes.
come on, Destiny 2.
come on. And then with Witch Queen coming out like in a little more than a week, come on.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get that good graphics.
God,
Get that bread.
it's gonna be Fallout, but instead of bottle caps, it's gonna be fucking transistors. It's gonna be
Oh,
fucking
man.
Intel i9s. They don't
I
even
mean,
work. It's just like for
Yeah.
the novelty.
Didn't China and Russia already form a alliance? Pretty sure I saw that somewhere.
Bro,
They
of course they fucking. It's China
they
and
don't-
Russia. Come on.
Right. If they don't have like an alliance written in stone, they probably just have an unspoken alliance, which is
Yeah.
kind of like what we have with a lot of other countries.
Yeah. So basically, Russia bad, China bad. Nothing's changed. nothing's
yeah, we're
changed.
getting blocked from China again. Let's go.
Okay, nobody in China is watching our videos. That
You
is
don't
just
know
a
that?
guarantee.
That fourth viewer right
Oh
now?
no, the
He's from
VPN, VPN.
VPN.
Exactly.
You think they allow VPNs in China?
No, they're illegal, but people still use them.
You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what
You
you
know
gotta
what?
do to watch Lib3rty on YouTube.
Sons
Gotta
of
do what you gotta do.
Liberty on YouTube in China.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Right, boys?
You gotta bootleg that Premiere Pro.
Alright. Should we head to the
Okay.
next topic?
Yeah.
I guess. See, everybody who's watching this live stream is getting an inside view of the recording process, which is to say we don't have one. We just kind of ramble and then cut out the bad parts and then upload it to YouTube. So now you get the
Yep.
full,
Dang.
unedited, raw Sons of Liberty experience. And
Dang. Wait. Sandra, how did you... So, damn, you straight up used it while you were there? A VPN? You are a mad lad.
alpha energy.
Damn.
Yeah.
This guy, he's built different. He
Oh, yeah.
uses, he's Google, YouTube, and social media, etc. You know
I also
what?
heard that, like, in
Whatever.
China, the reason why they're, so effective at, censorship and propaganda and such online is because
Mhm.
they literally have, like, an entire walled garden of rip-off apps of other, like, Western apps specifically for China. And, like, they're
Dude,
all
yeah.
built with, like, tracking software that, like, deletes controversial conversations and stuff like
Mhm.
that. It's like it's an entire second internet that's just for China.
This is why
Intellectual.
we have to get the free phone, guys. Come on.
Yeah, the
Freedom
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 phone.
phone. Come on. Come
Oh,
on. As me KYKA says, if we get 1 million subscribers by the end of 2022,
Sure,
we
you know
will
what?
buy one.
Fuck it.
We will all buy freedom phones.
We all
And religiously use it.
I still want to use my
we,
Samsung.
we will post TikToks from freedom phones.
Man, but to your point, Chao, intellectual property or like stolen intellectual property is really big. It's a really big problem in China.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually quite sad. A lot of people get fucked over
I mean,
because they can't enter the market.
It's sad, right? But on the other hand, it's kind of funny. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a really interesting idea that if you live in China, you have a completely different understanding of what the internet is to the rest of the world. And like,
Huh?
you know, the sad
Sorry.
part is that, like, you know, it's stifling free speech, and you know everybody's being surveyed by the totalitarian state. But I don't know. Other than that, it's just
You got free healthcare, man. Come on.
oh my god,
Yeah,
free
free
healthcare, guys!
Yeah,
It's so good. God, like, I was watching a Paracynical video, and he was like bragging about how he has free healthcare, and it's like, bro, that's not a flex. That's not a flex, my guy. Like,
Isn't he from England or something like that?
yeah, he's British.
You have to wait like
British, you know.
300 minutes just for some insulin. All right. See, this is the problem people don't understand. Yes, insulin is overpriced in America because you know the companies are actually increasing the price, and that's
Yeah.
kind of illegal.
Yeah.
But the idea with economics is if you're not paying with money, you're paying with time, and that's why in the 1970s, while there was a gas shortage, there was really long lines because you know the government implemented a price ceiling, meaning gas pumps they couldn't charge over a certain price, and because of that there was a shortage, and because of that you paid with your time. So instead of paying I don't know $2.50 a gallon, or excuse me, so you would pay $2.50 a gallon, and that's the max you could pay. But also you're paying with your time, so that kind of adjusts for the inflation necessary to get to the actual equilibrium in the market.
Yeah.
It's really stupid.
Well, you know, it's not stupid if you don't understand economics. Like,
Right, but no. But that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, exactly. There are so many different asides and branches, but we got time. Let's continue with
Chao, you want to do this next one? I feel like you'd have the best comedic portrayal.
Okay. Which bullet point is it?
It's the second one.
Oh, okay. The
It's
Biden
the crack.
the crack. Okay. The Biden administration will be funding a federal program which it says aims to reduce diseases and cut drug use overall. The program includes the controversial distribution of safe smoking kits or crack pipes.
Man, Hunter Biden was president for like a couple hours.
Now, I want to make a specific point clear. I want to highlight a key word in that thing: the controversial distribution. Now, I remember the U.S. did something similar to this, you know, but it wasn't in the 21st century. It was like solid 50, 60-ish years ago in the inner cities. Wow. You know, I love government. I love government and everything it does. It totally has the right to exist, especially with all of the good things it does, like give people safe smoking kits and crack pipes.
Oh, we fucking love crack.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I love crack. I said crack. Okay.
Sorry, the response has been amazing on Twitter.
Okay. I want to read this.
Yeah, you should read it.
I want to read this.
But let me tell you the account name. It's called Black Alpha Network.
Black Alpha Network.
So you know they're really deep into, you know, BLM and this type of thing.
It's past that. It is past that. This is one step up from the like black supremacist types.
Yeah.
And it has like a lot of like spirituality BS that you know goes into that. So before we read that beautiful tweet, I want to read the bio. Black Alpha, mind, body, and soul. If you follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube now. Now! You have to sub now! Channel equals Black Alpha Network pinned tweet. Hashtag reparations. Hashtag FBA. Hashtag B1.
I don't even know those last two. Like, what are those?
With 9.1K followers.
Better than us.
Certified Black Society. This is the pinned tweet. I need all my followers to swing over to YouTube and make sure you check out and subscribe to the official Black Alpha YouTube channel featuring the Black Alpha cast, the Goddess Collection, and more. 100% emoji, fire emoji, 100% emoji. Black first, black only.
That is so fucked.
Now that we have that context, here's the tweet. Hashtag Joe Biden is so anti-black. When black people asked for reparations, he gave us crack pipes. What the fuck? Hashtag crack pipe Joe.
Father like son, alright, boys?
Oh, okay. That tweet embodies something true about the state of the Democratic Party right now. They claim to be for black people, and you know they have their constituents and they're supposed to listen to them. But ironically, the things that they're doing is actually really fucked up.
Right, like it's something noteworthy when a channel as vibrant,
deep in the trenches,
and bold as Black Alpha Network actually has, like, you know, a good take. Or at least, like, a slightly good take. I mean, you know, they kind of have a point. But on the other hand, like, I don't know. And then, of course, the replies.
Yeah.
Oh God. It's all infighting. It's the thing is, right, and you know, I've been saying this since day one. The left eats its own just as much as it eats anybody else. It's just infighting and infighting. Because when you have an ideology, right, that is so all-encompassing and so infectious as, you know, modern-day progressivism and, you know, leftism, right, especially in the U.S., it's just, it can't help but devolve into a purity spiral. And so you've got more moderate leftists who are, you know, defending Joe Biden to the end of the earth, hashtag vote blue no matter who. And then you've got the crazies who are, you know, like the black supremacist types and like the weird, like, black spirituality people, and like it's some of Antifa, but it's not all of Antifa. It's like that's the kind of group we're talking about. And then there's a third group who are both simultaneously and don't know where the difference lies just because of, like, the sheer amount of cognitive dissonance. And all of those three groups are constantly at war with each other, and they have to hide it. They have to hide that there's all this infighting. So they have to pretend to like each other, but the mask is off. The mask is off. This shit, like, I don't know. I don't feel great agreeing with, like, the crazy extremist compared to the moderate that I don't like. I don't like either. But I feel a little weird agreeing with the extremist more than the moderate. But just like
it's bad.
Both sides give me an almost equal headache. It's and when I say that, I sound like a centrist. But the thing is, they're both leftists. They should be at least somewhat on the same page, but they're basically talking out of completely different ideological theories. You got fucking, you know, people spouting Marx, and then you got people being like, I just wanted healthcare, and, you know, I just like more government. And those two, while they have things in common, they're just eating each other. It's... Anyways, this,
Wait until you get these people in Congress. That'll be funny.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
I mean,
like,
look, at the
yeah,
end of the day, right? Conservatives and libertarians and ANCAPs and even the crazies at at 4chan who LARP as being alt right, but they really aren't. Like all four of our groups, we all got our problems, we all got our things, but when fighting a common enemy, we can work together. I mean, I don't like working with the fucking 4chan people either, but like, we all have sort of like a common, goal. And we don't focus on the differences, we focus on the similarities, so we can actually get shit done. We can actually, stop the immense cultural takeover that's been happening right under our noses. We can actually work towards something. The left wants to work towards something. They talk all this time about unity, but it's just a purity spot. They just massacre themselves more than they massacre anybody else. Like, how many leftists cry about being canceled, or should I say called out, because they call it call out cancer culture now, so they can't call it cancel culture. How many leftists cry about being exposed or held accountable? Meanwhile, people on the right or people in the center, they'll mention that they were trying to be canceled online, but it's a footnote. It's not like the big thing in their lives because they don't care.
Yeah. God.
Oh, and also, for anyone listening, who is new to these things, get ready to hear a lot more of the King Chao rants, TM, because it's kind of what I do.
Yeah, we got a couple more sections of that.
Oh yeah.
It's not even 1/3 of our fucking script.
So that was the Joe Biden section.
Yeah.
But we're not done. We're not done with throwing down on the Democrats. That's actually the majority of the script today.
Yeah.
With that, KYKA, take it away.
Okay. So, I'm sure everyone is aware, a justice has said they will retire eventually, and because of that, there's going to be an opening on the Supreme Court. Now, Joe Biden has pledged to put a black woman on the Supreme Court. I personally don't have issue with this because, not that, I have issue with a black person being on the Supreme Court. People have issues with the fact that he is pledging to put a black woman, which really narrows down his choices, right? And people are saying less qualified people will be there inherently, which, I mean, to some degree, yes, right? If you narrow down your search to something with a narrow window, I mean, you're going to get, people probably not good for the job. Yeah. Though I do think there are a lot of good black women able to do this job, right?
But when you filter by race and gender, it
gets pretty slim. Yeah,
seemingly arbitrarily. The thing is, right? It's no longer a meritocracy. That's the problem. When you're looking for someone who is, who has merit and has an ethos, but at the same time, you won't look for someone unless they have a certain amount of immutable characteristics that don't play into how meritable they are. That's not a meritocracy. That's just, that's just discrimination. Exactly. Right. See, Sandow gets it. Sandow is based.
By the way, this is not an isolated case. Trump, at the very end, promised to nominate a woman to the Supreme Court. That's why he nominated Amy Coney Barrett, and she's on the Supreme Court. Bush said he was going to nominate someone black, so he nominated Justice Clarence Thomas. So it's not like anything new, especially for Republicans and Democrats. But the point people are making is, if you filter by that many categories, you're going to get inherently less qualified candidates, which is true to some degree.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're here to talk about.
We've been down that road a couple times before.
Yeah. What we're here to talk about is Clarence Thomas. Okay. So the Democrats, what day was it? They tweeted out it's time, and then a graphic showing a lot of white men, some women, and some black men on the Supreme Court, but no black women. And so they made a picture saying it's time for a highly qualified black woman on the Supreme Court, whatever. Now, I want to go back to when Clarence Thomas was nominated. Clarence Thomas is a black Republican justice on the Supreme Court, meaning he leans conservative and tends to vote with the conservative majority.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was being questioned by the Senate, because of course you have to go through the process of being sworn in by the Senate, right? The president nominates you, but then the Senate has to basically approve you, and then you're on the Supreme Court. And at the time, he was nominated, and Joe Biden, because he was like, I can't remember the position, but basically it was the head honcho of allowing justices to be on the Supreme Court of confirmation. That was his position, pretty much. He basically held the vote, and he directed the nomination. But regardless, the point is, he was the head honcho. He basically called the shots of how people, or what was going to be discussed during these nominations, right? And Joe Biden, he brought some allegations against Clarence Thomas of a woman who said that Clarence Thomas did some inappropriate things to her. Like he asked her to go on dates. He was a little bit creepy. He put his body onto hers. And he talked about his penis size, things like that. Just really weird things. But anyways, what really shocked, most people at the time, and I'll read a quote by Clarence Thomas, was the fact that Democrats, even though this woman had zero credibility, her story didn't make any sense, they were still pushing and pushing through to put Clarence Thomas in a bad light. And Clarence Thomas at the time said, "Today is a travesty. The Democrats spent the entire day destroying what has taken me 43 years to build." Now that's a black man saying that. Okay. And it's quite obvious that Democrats are not interested in someone's race or gender. What they're interested in is pushing their agenda. Because if they're willing to clown on Thomas the entire day for no reason, while he is a black man, and at the time there were very little black men on the Supreme Court, just goes to show, it's something else. He was, as he said, Clarence Thomas said, he wasn't the right black man for the job, to the Democrats at least. It's not about your actual race. It's about how you believe or how you think. And this goes to show, like, you could tell, like, this is actually reinforced what I just said, because in Georgia, the Senate, they have a state Senate, they voted for a Clarence Thomas monument to be instated in the state because that's where he's from. And let me tell you, every black senator that's a Democrat voted against Clarence Thomas's monument. So, that kind of goes to show as well. Yeah.
And single one. Oof.
And then Clarence Thomas, at the time of his nomination, he said, people should just tell the truth. This, he's saying, this is the wrong black guy. He has to be destroyed. Which is true. Like, let's not beat around the bush. That is very true. It's not about the race. It's about how you think.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was important to point that out during the, nominations and the and whoever will be on the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That's my little thing.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. No one, Democrats don't like to talk about Clarence Thomas. I think he's the best justice on the Supreme Court. But Democrats hate him, so.
Well, I mean, did he push the Democrat narrative?
No, he did not.
Then there you go. Of course they didn't like him.
But he's a black man, so it's like a conflict of interest, right?
Exactly. It's that cognitive dissonance. Like, on one hand, they wanted to hire someone, based on race first and quality, and merit second. And so, it was essentially a diversity hire. But on the other hand, they got their diversity hire, but then what? Like the person who they hired, Clarence Thomas, ended up not working out with their agenda, even though they were, they said they were trying to go for, race first and merit second, when they realized that Clarence didn't, or Thomas didn't hit with the agenda, they tried to scrub him. They tried to erase any trace of him. And it really shows that it's not actually about race first, or gender first, or identity first. It's about agenda first. That's why, this whole thing about, white people, like, apologizing for being white, whatever. It's an act. It's a virtue signal. Always has been, always will be. There are very few people who actually, like, believe in their ideology so much that they think lesser about themselves in private just because they are their race. And that's a good thing. Right? That's a good thing. Nobody should be feeling shitty about themselves for an immutable characteristic, especially if it's something as trivial as skin color or ethnicity. But they do still have to put up that act because it benefits their agenda.
Agreed. So, I think we could talk about the next subject, right? Cool? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that topic was important that we mentioned it, but it's just a lot of...
it's heavy.
Very predictable, honestly.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like saying the quiet part out loud, right?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, so this one's juicy, I think. This one's
great. This one makes me happy.
For anyone listening, I don't know if you all understand what's going on in schools nowadays, but this should give you some insight. Take it away.
Okay, so I'm sure everyone's aware that I wouldn't say democratic states because that's unfair, but if it's a moderate or if it leans Democrat, then children in public school have to wear masks. And the data on children wearing masks in school is actually very shaky. Most credible studies suggest there's very little transmissibility between children in schools, even to teachers, just because children are very unlikely to get the virus.
Wait,
small
really?
children, yeah.
I actually didn't know this. I was actually under the impression that, well, because it's like this for most other schools, other viruses, like especially like with the flu, is schools are usually hotspots for transmissibility.
Right.
But what I'm hearing from you is that it's actually the exact opposite for COVID.
Yes, COVID doesn't affect children the same way as the flu. In fact, for small children, the threat is basically non-existent. It only starts to creep up once they get into the teens, so like 12, 13, and above. That's when, yes, transmissibility starts to pick up. But for very small school children, it's not an issue at all. And even if they get it, there's not a lot of data to suggest that they transmit it to adults. So that's a whole different thing. But anyways, children wear masks in school, small children, and that's a Democratic policy. So I'm sure everyone's aware of Stacey Abrams, but if not, I'll tell you about her. She was the Georgia governor, or she was not the Georgia governor. She ran for Georgia's governor position. I think it was like 4 years ago. And a lot of people thought she won the governorship, and a lot of people still hold the position that she won the governorship. They'll say like Stacey Abrams is the right person for the governor. She's the rightful governor of Georgia, which is ironic because if people on the right say that Donald Trump is our rightful leader, they get shit-faced. But if people say Stacey Abrams is their rightful leader in Georgia, nothing happens. But regardless, she went to a school in Georgia where little children were wearing their masks, and she posed for a picture. But here's the best part. She wasn't wearing a mask, and every other child was wearing a mask.
Ah, amazing. And you can even see the adult in the background wearing a mask. So it just makes it so much worse for her.
Yeah, like she's pretty happy, but you can tell by some of the children, they are just so sad. They don't want to be there. Some of the children look happy, but jeez. I think that speaks 1,000 words. That one picture of Stacey Abrams. I don't know if Chao could get that picture on screen. If he can, great. If not, whatever.
Well,
I'll put that in post.
okay. Well,
Well,
you can't
while
put
he's
it in
doing-
post unless like you got access to the VOD, which I guess I could give you after the stream. But
Yeah.
I can't get that off the script. But if you send it to me, I can put it up.
All right. Well, while these two do that, I'm gonna address one of the comments. Yes, Von Kale, that is an issue. Politicized education material. I
Yeah.
believe we talked about that before in the podcast. How they're incorporating the many genders and the fucking.
Oh, and CRT. Don't forget CRT.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
forget about that. And especially the teachings to like little children, like of who you like, male, female, like they're too young. Like they don't need to learn
Yeah.
about that. We've talked about that in the past. If you'd like, watch. I believe it's episode 6. We talked about that 6 or 7. We talked about that, especially in first graders, how they were pledge allegiance to the LGBT flag instead of the American
Oh
flag.
yeah, that. Oh,
That was funny.
That was.
I mean, like, the fact that you're literally teaching kids to pledge allegiance to the fucking pride flag. It really shows that the whole, the progressive thing is they want to replace the patriotism of Americans with the loyalty to the agenda and the identities and ideology.
Yeah. And by the way, I'll mention 2 things. The first being, a lot of leftists like to say, "Oh, schools are not being politicized." That's not true. We all in SoL, we all went to the same school.
Mm-hmm.
We were in high school not too long ago.
Not too
We
long
took
ago.
the same sexual education class together, and the first thing they told us was there are infinite genders. Like,
oh yeah, and also we had to make notes on these little booklets that we would get for that that sex ed class, and they had to take it back so they could read our answers. It's literally the same shit that they were doing in fucking the Subway diversity course. I think we talked about that in a previous episode.
Didn't we have to like sign a form saying that we could not disagree or argue with the instructor, or like?
the thing is, like, we have to be
Yeah.
respectful or something. Yeah, something
Yeah.
along the lines. So stupid. Like, children are being politicized. They are pretty much pawns in a political system nowadays. That's very true. And
Yeah,
even Kale.
Yeah, Kale was with us there.
Yeah.
That shit sucked.
Yeah.
But no, but like, here's the thing. I feel like with that kind of destabilizing force, politicizing children, it does one of 2 things. Either A, it politicizes them towards progressivism, which is the intended outcome, or B, it radicalizes them to the other side. That's our origin story, baby.
Chao actually, like, what he's saying actually has some merit because, one of the reasons why, at least personally, I wanted to do the podcast was because I felt that we were being not silenced, but our voices weren't being...
No, I can't go that far. We
would go that far?
We weren't allowed to speak. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. I agree with that. I think more for me personally, what I felt was like, even when we spoke, people looked at us like in a condescending way, which is very fucked up. So that's one of the reasons why I started out of that school environment.
I mean,
So he has merit.
I can give like a personal experience that happened at school. So a government official from our state came over,
Oh yes.
and I asked a certain question. Now the question was a pretty vague question because I knew if I was specific about it, and it's a pretty vague thing. If I was specific about it, I would be frowned upon. Now
Yeah.
the question of being was, what's his thoughts on abortion? Now,
Mhm.
when he said he supported it, I obviously was like my face was like, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
So after that, I went to class, and one of my teachers was like, nice question, with like a condescending attitude, and it was just, I was like, oh my
Bruh.
gosh.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
That's what I'm saying. We weren't allowed to speak. We weren't allowed to question any of this shit because when you're trying to spread propaganda to impressionable minds, you have to rough out the edges. You have to make sure that they don't have any objections, and that if they do have objections, that they censor and silence themselves. That's why we're here. That's a really big reason why we're here and why we're doing this, is because we refused. Well, we were silenced, right, and we had to comply, or things would have only gotten progressively worse. But now that we're adults, and we are gonna make a platform for ourselves, so we can never be silenced again. Again, that's why we're here.
And by the way, it's not like we went to some private school that we had to pay for. We went to a public school, publicly funded school.
It was a charter, but yes, it was.
It's publicly funded. Yeah,
boys. No, let's not ourselves more, okay?
But like the point is, like, we need to go to a private institution, and the fact that this is still going on just goes to show the state of children.
I feel like private schools would actually be like more based in that regard, because
no, depends on which one you go to.
It depends, right?
Yeah, it does depend.
But I'm feeling like if they don't get their lesson plan from like the public stuff, I feel like because the people who are entering their kids into the private schools, you know, they've obviously got the money to do so. Wait. What? Are we? Hold on. Are we trending on Twitter? Nah. That's impossible. Okay. Let's see.
Everyone just go into the Sons of Lib3rty.
I mean, no we only have 5 viewers. We only have 5 viewers. So I doubt it.
Hold on. Let's check. Sons of Lib3rty.
I don't see us trending. I hope not.
540 tweets in what was it? Sometime. Sons of Anarchy is trending as well.
Okay,
hey, you know what?
Sons of Anarchy will be our spinoff.
Yeah, we should probably capitalize on that.
I mean, hey, you know, just have our Twitter crew tweet more, and then there you go.
Yeah. So, I don't know if we're trending on Twitter because it's not under the trending tab from what I can tell. But here's what I will say. All right, if you want to make us trend on Twitter, wait, what? We are? Where? No, send the link. Send the link.
You know what? I'm gonna search up.
I want to see this
spelling.
shit.
I want to search up our spelling is not. Oh, I didn't put of. I'm an idiot.
Okay, hold on. Okay, now I'm curious.
There's been 510 tweets about Sons of Lib3rty.
I don't see it. Am I like blind?
I'm curious. I don't see it. But if we are, hey, let's capitalize on our boys and let's just keep going.
Okay, news. Is it news or is it like?
I just went into the search bar and
Sons of Lib3rty. Okay, let's see.
Maybe you put our spelling.
No, not our spelling. Just like
just put our spelling.
Oh yeah, no.
RV. Yeah, to see.
It's the first thing that comes up when I look up Sons of Lib3rty on Twitter. Yeah, because we're better.
Yeah, we're just too good.
We're built diff.
Wait, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, no. If you search up Sons of Lib3rty, and you search up under people, we're the first thing that comes up because we're built diff.
We're just better.
No, but like what I was saying, like, if you wanna get us trending.
Wait a minute.
If you want to get us actually trending in the U.S., you can always just post our.
Wait.
Oh no.
Wait. I found a tweet that I don't know if it's directed towards us.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's directed
towards us. Did we get hate mail? Oh, I love that.
No, I don't think it's hate mail. Wait, let me send this to you. How do I don't use Twitter, so
just copy the link.
How do I? Okay, I'm just gonna screenshot it.
Okay.
I'm not very. I don't like Twitter, so.
Looks like
so okay, if you go to top, by the way, and you scroll down, you see someone named David Dadikian. And I don't know if he's mentioning us because he's talking about. I'll post it in the chat, the image. He says this. There's something really perfect about a Friday evening martini and reading at Iden's TGF or is that an alcohol? I don't know. I'm so confused because when I hear
oh my god,
I
I'm
think
messing
of,
with
like,
the recording. I'm
fucking-
throwing.
Oh,
Anyways,
you're throwing.
let's just get
Wait,
back on topic.
Give me a sec. I need to
It's just sideways us.
Anyways,
Well, while you fix the recording, then.
hold
Any
on.
questions in the chat?
Look.
Oh, you fixed it.
Yay!
Look at
Oh,
that.
no,
you
we're
broke
gone.
it again. You broke it again.
Oh no, we're being silenced.
Oh,
CIA.
Boom. We're back.
Are we? It's 10 seconds delay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. Let's just go to the next topic. Can't even. I don't even know.
Hey, you know what? Progress if we are.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, Governor of New York did the same thing in a school. Yeah. You know.
I mean, at least like it's not just him. It's also like all the adults instead of all the children, which totally is flipped. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's like the opposite thing you should do, by the way.
Now let's have the old dude have his mask off, as you can see, and the children, keep them on. Yucky. Children have germs.
I mean, that is true for literally everything else except COVID.
Yeah.
The irony.
I know the flu's bouncing back now because.
When isn't it bouncing back?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Well, I think during 2020 or 2021, while COVID is ramping up, the flu was dying down, but now it's making a comeback because of reasons. I don't know. I won't speak on that because I don't know. But anyways.
Okay, so that was about the maskless Democrats and the mask mandate schools. A lot of hypocrisy. Maybe if KYKA would send me the image files, I could show them to you all. But
okay. Look, let me tell you something. So I have a desktop and a MacBook. I alternate between, so I don't have the.
Do you want me to
on me.
download the image and I can send it in the group
MacBook
chat?
moment. MacBook moment.
I can try sending you in the chat. Do you want, I can do it. I can send it in the chat.
On Discord, I DM'd it to you, Chao.
Oh
Alright.
wow, this guy. I just put it in chat.
I need to kill the thing again. So
Alright, I'm gonna go read the chat while you do that.
all right, sounds good.
Alright, so Kale, yes, we are canceled. We got canceled from day one.
I mean, honestly, how could we not be canceled?
Exactly.
We're
KYKA
literally
started
going
talking about
against
Destiny, and we got canceled.
Oh yeah.
Destiny
Yeah.
is a corrosive force.
We actually got banned on that game, so now he goes
I
off
get
the.
banned.
He goes off the name of I'm not gonna say the name. I was gonna say one of our friends' names in the game.
I know who you're gonna say.
DM me who you think I was gonna say.
What do you mean? I know who you're gonna say.
Well,
I
DM
wanna
to
say-
me.
All right.
Also, boom, we're back.
Are we? Because there's a delay.
There's a delay, but then like when they're hearing this, it'll be back.
Yep.
All right. I'm getting it set up.
Exactly. How you see? You know me so well. Anyways. All right. Should we go to the next topic, or do you guys want to go?
No.
more in depth?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm setting it up. Trust. All right.
All right.
So,
I need more
next time we'll be more
questions.
prepared.
Here's the first image.
Yeah, school officials just maskless, but tiny school children just masked up.
You should put in the bottom, like right, so they can fill the black void.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way,
yes.
there's a lot of psychological effects on children that we don't know of yet, because generally introverted people will like the feeling of wearing a mask because it closes you in. You're in your own little space.
Yeah, but like,
I'm just saying it gets worse, right? For children, especially with
Yeah.
adults who've lived good chunk of their lives without masks, this really shouldn't affect them. But for children, it gets especially worse because they're not developed.
Funny Kale Man says we should become a YouTube React channel.
You know what?
Hold up, we'll have
Never,
another thing we'll react
never.
to.
If we
No,
die
no,
on my dead
no.
body, on my grave.
You can't cancel that out yet, Kale. And the live stream is not over.
Yeah,
Um,
we react to some videos. In this
we'll
live.
see.
Now we have to.
r/Solicide watch. And
Alright,
then here's the second one. Look at all the school children wearing masks.
that is such a nice photo. Just encapsulates the hypocrisy, man.
Nice.
Yeah. And she's like, this is the problem. Stacey Abrams is fucking fat. Okay, she is.
Gosh.
No. Let
So
me
bad.
let me
We're
elaborate.
gonna get canceled more now.
Nah, who cares?
She is immunocompromised. She needs to wear the mask, okay, to keep her safe. Like, that's the fucked up part.
She is so body positive, slay queen, that if she got COVID, fucking Gmod ragdoll, bro. I'm just saying.
I mean, if you think about it, not all fat people have like compromise in the lungs.
Yeah,
Like some are like healthy, like overall it's just they have their own issues.
just they're at risk group. One of the most at risk groups. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. By the way,
And we're
I'm
not
not like saying she
Represent! Represent!
I'm not representing.
I am.
Like, this
man,
is
you
the
do your
problem
group.
with culture right now, right? If you slightly point out that a person is at risk of COVID when they are larger, that is somehow fat shaming in our current culture. Like, that's the problem. You know,
I think it's
It's
just
retarded.
accountability
Oh.
then, because
Oh.
like what
I can't say that word.
what
What word?
No. I cut myself. I cut myself before I said it.
What word,
Don't worry.
huh? What
You
word?
should-
It starts with an R and ends with a D.
Oh! Come on,
Alex
man, you should
Jones
say it,
wants
huh?
it.
You should say it. You should say it, see what happens.
You know, no.
All right, how about
Continue,
this? You
continue,
put it in
sorry.
the chat, and then we'll see it. Anyways, I'll continue. I think it's a part of accountability. This day and age, we just really can't do accountability, and the only technically close thing we have accountability is stupid ass cancel culture, which
Or
we all
called
think
out
is
culture, or
stupid.
accountability culture, or whatever the fuck they want to call it. It's the same
Bro.
shit.
It's just point the finger and then ruin their careers culture. Let's just put it at that.
Yeah.
And that's the only real accountability thing we have. But other than that, if you point out someone else's flaws, then you're fucking fat shaming, you're racist, you're homophobic. Like, oh, why'd you put it in chat? I
No,
said,
what do you mean?
We have to
All
turn
right.
off chat now. You're gonna get us canceled again.
I'm not even mod on the channel. So
Alright.
I can't even
I can
delete
remove it.
We
There
got
you go.
we gotta turn off chat.
I removed that. I
I'm
removed
turning
it.
off chat.
Alright,
turning
okay.
off chat.
Chat's
No,
back
I-
on. Chat's
Yeah,
back
yeah.
on.
By the way, if we have time, there's a request for us to react to a certain video. That's if we have time.
Okay.
But I'll put it in the bottom of the script.
I'd be down, but we are not
I'd be
becoming a React channel. Alright?
It's a 20-minute video, so we'll see.
Okay, look. I'm
We'll
down
see.
to watch videos and react to them, right? But like I don't want it to be our thing.
How about this? If we get, let's say, 25 likes on this live stream,
Bro,
that's more
We
than
gotta,
our
we gotta aim
subscribers.
high.
we don't have
Getting high.
25 subs.
Exactly. So we gotta aim high so we don't become a React channel. So 25 likes and we'll do a whole stream of just reacting to videos. How about that?
Sure.
All right, they already agreed. You heard it here. Next.
All right. Next topic.
React,
about
React.
Our Lord and Savior, Ben Shapiro.
Oh, let's go! Favorite person.
I thought you were gonna say Ben DiNucci.
Hey, what?
Do y'all know who Ben DiNucci is? Hold on, let me get a picture
Wait,
for you guys.
I thought you meant like Ben. Wait, what?
Football
on-
quarterback.
What? Oh.
Ben
Yeah.
DiNucci. It was a meme in 2020 because he's a backup,
Uh-huh.
and everyone was praising him like he was the best. And every time on videos, it would be like the fucking pizza song because his name sounds Italian. So
Damn.
yeah.
Okay, literally racism. Literally racism.
Hey, that's how
I am
you-
Italian, which is a part of BIPOC.
You'll just betray them anyways. Anyway, let's go to the next topic. Ben Shapiro.
our Lord and Savior.
Let's go. Okay, so Ben Shapiro and his show, The Daily Wire. It
It's his company.
it made $100 million in revenue in 2021 and $35 million from 2020.
No, are you what?
What?
It's up from 35 million
Up,
in 2020.
Up?
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah.
guy can't read.
No, I can't read.
I thought it was my meme that I can't read, but it looks like I have a new competitor.
2 out of 3 illiterate people on a podcast. Surely this will only create good things.
They haven't seen the.
But yeah, so
back of scenes.
nah,
Anyways.
okay, so the Daily Wire is taking all this money that they made, and they're releasing a new film. That's
Well,
right.
They released a film like I think a couple months ago, and then they released a film a couple days ago. I watched it. It was called Shut In. The budget was like $1 million something. And it was pretty good for the budget. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not like trying to dick ride them or anything.
Well, this time.
Oh.
But it was pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie for the production budget. And they're releasing another film in March, so I'll be watching that as well.
Yo,
And by the
Yeah.
way,
wait, hold up. Let me see this one thing before we go to that. Ben Shapiro,
yeah,
you know, just put us in your next movie, please. We're begging you. We
Yeah,
have
yeah.
KYKA, you know, go on his knees for you.
oh no,
Go on his knees and beg. What were you guys thinking of? Gosh.
Yeah.
I was thinking of what
Eh.
Kaika would actually do given the chance. This is Karen.
Alright.
By the way, let me just mention something about the movie. The movie had 100,000 concurrent viewers on YouTube because he premieres it on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and that's up from like 30,000 from the last one. So he's obviously doing something right, and it's always nice to see someone that we look up to succeed. So that's great.
Oh boy, no.
Yeah, I know. We know you look up to him. That's kind of all
Yeah.
you
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
when you're down there, that's all you can do.
do. Yeah.
exactly.
Shen Shapiro. All
Of
right.
course, of course.
Sister. No,
Didn't she get like a boob reduction job?
I don't know.
I don't know or care.
Oh,
How is
speaking
it
of
politics?
No, this is important. Speaking of boobs, Adidas.
What?
Exactly. I was making a perfect segue.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, what is this?
Okay, well, you can't show
Oh
this.
god! Oh no, we cannot
can't
show
show
this.
that.
We cannot show this. But
Okay, no. What
You wanna-
what if we like hyper blur the image?
Now, how about we just put the link in the chat, and then they, in their own
Nah.
discretion, can see it. You know.
you know what? I'll put it in the chat. Sure, why not?
But be known, your own discretion. Beware. Okay.
Beware.
Careful. I would not be showing it while there's kids around,
Yeah, children should not be viewing that at all.
Oh yeah.
or your wives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
so
Let's I'll read the tweets.
yeah.
So this guy named Brian Suave said, "Dear ladies, there's no reason whatsoever for you to post pictures of yourself in low-cut shirts, bikinis, bras, and underwear, or anything similar. Ever. Not to show your weight loss journey, not to show your newborn baby, not to document your birth story, your brother's." Which is like, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of like an incel type take, you know, in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah, and there's like
But you know, you do you.
a hyper trad take, like, you know, almost like it's almost like a hijab kind of thing, but less extreme.
Like,
I don't know.
I get what he's saying, but the way he worded it is just horrible.
Nah, like that. This is kind of a cringe take. I don't know.
Like, if he's trying to say that there should be no force pushing women to post their lives online, like, yes, yeah, no one should force you to do that. But what he's actually saying is, under no circumstance should you like post a picture of your newborn baby or document your weight loss journey. Like, that's dumb.
That is
If women
dumb.
want to do that, do it. It can actually be really helpful to other people in their same situation.
No, but like, if you want to post pictures of yourself in whatever state, you feel is good, as long as it is, along with the rules of the site, that's your choice. Like, you should be able to make that choice and live with whatever consequences come from it, right? This whole thing, like, there is no reason to post pictures of yourself in low-cut shirts, bikinis, bra, etc. There doesn't have to be a reason. Like, this person literally, like, thinks he has the authority to tell women what they can and can't post online. That's cringe. All right, that's cringe.
It is cringe. But you know what's even more cringe?
Equally cringe, or worse, is the response from Adidas UK.
A publicly traded company, I might add. So they responded to Brian Swaff, the guy who made the SoL type tweet, for no reason, right? Why did they feel the need to respond to this? This is obviously just virtue signaling, right? That's why they responded to it.
Yeah.
And they said, "Dear Brian, so you know it's going to get serious.
Yeah.
All bodies should be celebrated and supported without shame or exception. Sorry, Adidas.
Adidas hashtag support is everything. That the text, there's no problem. I mean,
Yeah.
all bodies should be celebrated and supported. I don't know, if you're like super overweight and unhealthy, if you're like super skinny, anorexic, but
Right.
I mean, I do agree with like everybody should be able to do whatever they want with their bodies, as long as it's not infiltrating on anybody else's rights, obviously. But this is obviously like pandering. It's not the message that's the problem. It's
Right.
it's the embed.
It's the thing they attached. They just attached a whole lot of boobs.
It's a
Of
5.
women.
It's a 5x5 grid of a bunch of women's tits,
Like, what?
completely uncensored, with nothing on them for no reason. Why?
There was literally zero reason for Adidas to respond to this guy, but fine, they want to get some good PR. But there was equally, if not more, any reason for them to post this many tits to this guy's tweet. There was just no reason. Why would you do that? It's actually kind of disgusting, in my opinion.
And then of course there's this based person in the comments who refers to himself as a conservative Christian. He's like, 1, gross. 2, against Twitter rules, if that even ever mattered. 3, no, we shouldn't celebrate people's bodies, especially unhealthy, gross ones. 4, immoral post. But then again, the people at Adidas aren't anywhere close to caring about morality. That's I don't know. It's weird. Both sides in this argument, or this discussion, they're equally cringe, because Brian and the people in the replies, the Adidas comment, are like, they've kind of got a complex going on. And then Adidas is just completely tone deaf and just posts a 5x5 grid of just uncensored naked breasts. Like, why?
What's even like this is actually quite interesting. It's cringe what Brian tweeted out. It's cringe what Adidas tweeted to him, and then everything under Adidas is also cringe.
So it's just all cringe.
It's all cringe.
It's all
I mean-
cringe. It's all unbased. It's all blue pilled. It's bad.
I mean, there's just one tweet that like I can get behind, because for those co-hosts, I get you're not sports fans, but in a soccer game, 2 players were legit kicking another person while they were down, and Adidas said nothing about it. By the way, Adidas sponsors a lot of soccer things, soccer equipment, but they'll support their women. But when it comes to men being like fucking curb stomping, being kicked
Literally
on
assaulted.
the ground in a game, and by the way, this is in Britain, soccer's big. I'm not calling it football because go fuck yourself there.
Mhm.
But anyways, like they'll post this, but they won't say anything about what happened in this game. Like, I think it's between Chelsea and I don't know what the fuck the other team is, but yes,
Truly a company of virtue.
post a lot of Yetis
Yeah.
instead.
Like, they could have virtue signaled without the tits. Okay, let's be honest. They could have done that, but obviously they wanted to make some type of point, but it was a miscalculation on their part. Just backfired.
The first half of the tweet, like, do you Brian all boys should be celebrated? Yeah. Okay, all right, that's good. It's good there. Stop it at the image. Don't post the image.
Like, even the message is like, it kind of, I guess. Like,
I can kind of get behind it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't object to it, right? What I object to is the embed. Like, why? I'm not even, like, necessarily against, like, seeing that kind of content on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you know, like, ever since Tumblr banned NSFW, there's just been so much on Twitter. It's like, it's insane. But this is not the way to do it. Adidas, what are you doing? You're just making a fool out of yourself. But anyways, I digress.
Yeah, like, this is not Tumblr, it's a publicly traded company.
That's what I'm saying. Right?
It was stupid.
Okay,
But
so
I feel like we've crapped on this topic too much.
I feel like we should get to our last topic of the night. Except we got some bonus ones for you. Don't click off.
Yeah.
We still got some fuel left, but we're just going through our main topics first.
Reaction. The bonus ones.
All right.
I know I already made this joke, but I'm gonna make it again. r/Solicide watch.
All right then.
It just hurts.
Let's go on with the next topic. My favorite topics of the night. Favorite. It's actually because they're my topics. It's your weekly or bi-weekly, yearly sports news on a political podcast. Anyways, recent news, as many of you know, by the way, Chao, if you put the image I put in the chat on the black part.
All right, let me get it. Let me get it ready. British.
Speaking of football news, okay.
Football news.
Tom Brady has retired from the NFL. Like, come on. He is what football represents. A hardworking individual who works for the Dubs. All right? Now, that's not the only news we have today. Don't worry. Now, there was a team that was basically forced by both their sponsors to change their name. They were once known as the Washington Redskins, they were forced to change their name mid-season in 2020. Not mid-season, before the season started. And they were the Washington football team. And guess what? They were still the same team. They were dog shit. So, but this season, after this dog shit season, they decided, let's change our name. It's going to be so innovative, so good. You know what they changed it to, guys?
What?
The Washington Commanders.
Bruh.
And, the fan base hated it, but you know what they also came up with? They found a nickname for the team. The Washington Commies.
No! No! Why?
It'd be jokes if they'd changed the name to the Washington Comrades. That'd be just jokes.
And as you both may know, a team that Tom Brady was on was the Patriots. And the fan base of the NFL want the NFL to get a game between the Patriots and the Washington Commies. You know what they want to call that game? The Cold War.
Bro! They are trying way too hard.
And I'm not done with my sports news. With the NFL news, we're done. Sadly, Tom Brady retired. He probably will come back because football's like heroin to him. He can't just get enough of it. But let's go really back to America here. The Olympics have been going on, yes. But guess what? We're not first place. What's going on, people? What's going on? Come on. You know what place we are, guys?
Second.
No, not even second.
Third.
We're fifth. We're not even fifth. We're sixth place.
Damn, dude. Damn.
No, that's crazy, but like who?
Don't take away jokes.
Cares.
Asked.
Damn. Anyways, but actually some political news around football and sports in general.
Mm-hmm.
The Super Bowl's going on tomorrow. And so
Oh yeah, everybody, it's the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Poggers.
obviously in the Super Bowl, there's a lot of police and a lot of security.
Yeah.
Now the people on social media have been saying very negative things about it because obviously they think police bad, disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. ACAB.
So
yeah.
they've been making very much comments saying, "Oh, they're trigger happy," or if I see a cop that even tries with a negative tone, I'm gonna sucker punch him, or very negative comments towards these police officers.
Literally just assault police officers on site. Bruh.
Now, this is very stupid in my opinion. Do the police officers deserve it? No. I'm not even gonna leave that up to debate. They don't. What happened for George Floyd, yes, that was disgusting and very bad.
Mm-hmm.
But we cannot base the whole population on one act. If we do that, then we might as well start doing that to African Americans on saying how they all are fucking criminals. And obviously we can all see how
Or Muslims,
bad that is.
or white
Muslims
people,
People are all
or
Panera.
or Latinx. Gonna keep
What?
bringing it back. Gonna keep bringing it back.
Okay.
It's just very stupid. People who are paying thousands of dollars to go to this event. All right, thousands of dollars. You're gonna waste your money and fucking do that shit and spend instead of a night watching a big game to fucking being in a prison cell. Like smart people, obviously. Anyways, anything
Yeah.
else? Me too. Any comments?
No.
All right, perfect.
Okay, no, I got two. The first
Oh,
one
he's got some.
is don't assault police officers for no fucking reason. I feel like that's just like common sense, but apparently people don't get the fucking memo. So, all you great people watching right now, don't assault police officers for no fucking reason. Okay? Okay.
All right, perfect. Now,
Second thing, and that
no.
is tomorrow
Oh.
we're gonna get some glorious Super Bowl ads on the halftime.
Oh.
And all those ads, like they are every year, is gonna be fucking like pandering SGW
Yeah.
progressive BS. We're gonna be there for every second of that
Wait.
shit. And we're gonna I mean, I don't know. We'll be there for the ads. And as soon as that's over, we're gonna start creating the script for SoL 27, and we're gonna go fucking ham. Assuming
You'll be the only
the
one
ads are
watching
gonna
this
be as
Super Bowl.
juicy as last time, which maybe they won't be,
They
but
no,
maybe
they
they will be. And
It's
if
Black History Month. They have to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this fucking okay. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. So I'm just saying right now, for next episode, which probably won't be live. It'll be normal, right? For next episode, get ready, 'cause shit is gonna get real.
Yep.
Exactly.
We're gonna be roasting the fuck out of the Super Bowl ads, and it's gonna be funny. Maybe, I hope.
And hopefully the halftime show is as shit as it was the past 2 years.
Okay, that's all my asides. All right, so.
All right.
Everybody, that was our list of topics, except we have 4 bonuses. But before we get to those, does anybody in the chat got any questions? That's right, we're doing Q&A for like the 2 people watching. You got any questions about our process, about our specific political beliefs that we'll argue about with each other for forever? You got any questions about, ourselves personally? Got any questions about the future and the fucking state of the channel? And also, send the stream out to people who've got questions for us so they can ask questions. We're doing this because I don't know. We're streaming. Like this is like really the only time we get any type of user or sort of viewer to channel interaction, except like on social media. So if anyone's got any questions for us, anybody's got any comments or whatever, now's your time, because we are out of normal topics. So, Oh, we got one. Let's go. All right. So funny Kale Man says. So it's two things. One, when will there be game content in the background? So basically, it's like, will we do a Sons of Liberty episode with a game in the background?
Right.
I feel like we've talked about this, but
we tried it in the past with Space Engineers, but
yeah.
I mean, I feel like we've agreed to keep the podcast the same, but
yeah,
we'll see about maybe doing some sort of videos. So again, we're gonna not shut it down, but for the podcast, it'll stay the same mostly. If anything, it'll be some small changes of how it looks. But on the gaming, on the podcast background, I feel like we've all agreed that just keep it the same. But for other videos, we'll see.
I'd be down to like do it as like a one-off thing for like experimentation's sake. Cause like, I mean, come on, it'd be really like fucking funny if we were like doing the Sons of Liberty podcast, like when we were trying to play Destiny 2 or Fortnite. Like, come on.
Shit, I just hit a clip.
I won't. This is what I'll say. I think the podcast will stay relatively the same.
Yeah.
For like the hour or 2 hour long thing, but for the clips, I mean, if we get enough footage, maybe here and there, I'll put some, gameplay in the background.
And again, we could very easily, do like spin-offs and one-offs, and just we want to experiment with the channel, but on the other hand, we want to have a brand. We want to have something that like we could do kind of consistently. But thank you for the first part of that question. We do appreciate your input, and we're considering it. We're considering a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
And then the second thing is, will we do a stream? Oh, we've actually gotten this thing before again. We've got this question before. Will we do a stream about our opinions specifically on foreign policy? So this would be like possibly an expansion into the whole Russia-Ukraine thing and looking at the history, or it would be a thing about, other places. But basically, it would be about, foreign policy, but like as a dedicated video topic instead of just an aside.
Right. So this is how I'll view it, or like this is what I'll say about it. I don't think we'll ever do an episode just on foreign policy, because we never do an episode just on one topic.
Right.
But there will be an episode, I think, in the next coming weeks where a majority of it will be foreign policy, specifically with Ukraine, Russia, and China and Taiwan, because that's obviously a developing story.
Yes, of course. And also, I think the thing is, ultimately, this podcast is about three things. It's about personal responsibility, so, like this sort of like the rights and responsibilities kind of thing, the duality of that. It's about America, so obviously we're going to be talking about America first and other countries and other things second. But, foreign policy is part of America. And then the third thing is freedom. So, government tyranny and progressive ideology and stuff like that. That's kind of the three things that make up our channel. And so I feel like foreign policy is kind of borderline, but I feel like it does still fall under like the America category. So yeah, no, we would totally do stuff about that, maybe a little more dedicated, but not entirely. Because again, each episode, Sons of Liberty, usually has like 3 or 4 different angles that we go off of when we're writing the script. It's usually not just one thing.
Yeah, we usually have like 3-4 main things.
Except for the first episode, which is literally just about S2Ws.
Yeah. But yeah, we could probably experiment and just do maybe a standalone episode on a certain topic. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be down for maybe a spinoff that
maybe
that was about
like
world shit instead of just America. Maybe.
Yeah.
But if that is gonna happen, I don't know. I wouldn't hold your breath. I feel like that'd be something we would do in the near future, but not like now.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
All right. Any other questions from the chat?
Bro, where did Footy Sandow go? Like,
I mean, hey, we have 5 viewers. Thanks to those
we
5
got
viewers.
5 viewers. Let's go. We got 5
Hey.
dirty poggers people in the chat.
Gang,
Yeah, gang.
We really got the OGs down here. Maybe,
Only from the porch we could see the people.
maybe we'll make a
I know,
fucking Sons of
I
Liberty
wish you
Discord
two-
server.
Hey,
That'd be
never know.
jokes.
That would if we got big enough for that, poggers.
Yo,
Hey.
everybody who is here, like if you want, you could like take a screenshot that you were here on our first live stream. Maybe we get the Discord. You can get the OG role because you're OG. Oh, I forgot to take down the picture of the funny soccer man. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Soccer.
He's
Soccer.
holding a football.
He's the greatest football player to ever play football.
Actually, soccer is called football in other countries. So I was actually right.
What country are we in? What country are we in?
China.
China.
I think they call also
Yeah,
soccer.
we're in China. Yeah, they won't get the joke because we were muted. Haha.
Anyways, all right. Let's just go to our next topic then. Our bonus topics is Chao.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be going over our bonus topics, and then we'll react to the video. But for these specifically, if anybody's got a question, hit the brakes. We're going straight to that.
Wait, before we start, should we go 1, 2, 4, 5, and then end off with the react to the music video, or do you guys want to just go with the order?
Let's just go with the order.
Okay.
All right. So our first.
You want me to?
Okay, so who wants to talk about the first one? Nah, KYKA.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh my gosh, one
you're
of you
made
guys-
for this. You're made for this.
All right.
Come
So,
on.
Kanye West and Kim Kardashian West are beefing. Okay,
Bro,
they're getting divorced.
bro.
When aren't they getting divorced?
Wait, hold on. Kanye's divorced? KYKA, now's your chance.
Oh God. But anyways, they're getting divorced. It's pretty messy from what it looks like from the outside.
Oof.
Yeah, and he keeps on making like Instagram posts about him not complaining, but just saying like, I pray to God that my family will get back together because he wants his family to be in one piece, which is cool.
Yeah.
Right, everyone should want that. But where he's drawing a lot of criticism for, which I think is unfair, is in the portion of his daughter. So Kim Kardashian made a post on Instagram. She said something along the lines of, Kanye West keeps on attacking me, my parenting skills, which is weird considering I'm like the primary caregiver of our children. And I'm trying to and Kanye said he has a problem with his daughter being on TikTok, and then Kim said, well, I'm trying to balance out her creative freedom, but also not subjecting her to the bad things of the internet. And, there's a legitimate reason why Kanye wants his daughter to be off TikTok, namely that, social media generally is a poor influence on younger girls, right? It leads to some body dysphoria. What is the disease called? Dysphoria.
Dysphoria, yeah.
There you go. It leads to that avenue. So there are legitimately concerns that I do acknowledge. It's more of a moral thing, actually. Do you think that an 8-year-old daughter should be using TikTok freely or not? I agree with Kanye. I think that his daughter, if he wishes, should not be using TikTok. What do you guys think?
As the guy who usually gets a lot of his shit from there and like watches it a lot, I think I agree with Kanye for the sole fact of there's so many fucking child predators on that fucking app, and the amount of dances and lewd dances that are on that app is so fucked. Like there was a whole period where there was fucking girls dancing and they had this stupid ass what's that mask, like a mysterious mask, like the hacker mask, you know what it's called?
Oh, it's anonymous mask.
Yeah, anonymous mask.
The V for Vendetta mask.
Yeah, and it's just like them doing lewd dances, and it's just like this is so creepy. This is why a lot of people left the app at the time, was because it was just children.
I don't know. It's.
What do you think, Chao?
It's tricky, cause like, I kind of feel like this is a very complicated issue, and okay. First of all, I need to know some more details. How old is the daughter?
8 years old.
8?
Yeah.
And she's on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of feel like she should be like... I feel like 13 is the minimum for that.
It's funny that you say that, because TikTok actually requires you to be 13 before you even start using TikTok.
Guess what?
Yeah,
so does YouTube. So does YouTube.
Every social media site.
Exactly, because right, KYKA exists. There's a restriction, right, so that you can't make advertising money and take user data for targeted ads from people who are younger than 13, because it's illegal. And frankly, there's a good reason why it's illegal, because kids, specifically young kids, right, are very bad at distinguishing targeted advertising content that was paid for by a company from normal content. It all just kind of blends together. So it's a lot easier to market things to kids because they're more impressionable, and they don't know what is and is not the content that they're viewing, and what's just, paid advertisements in the middle. So because it's harder for them to make that distinction, or, it's a lot harder, right? This is why you have to be 13 or older to use most, if not all, social media websites, because if that rule wasn't in place, they would be held responsible, as they should be. So, I think, right, obviously, if you're like 11 or 12, the difference between that and 13 is very small. And I feel like, if you were using TikTok, I guess that'd be fine. But 8? 8! I mean, on the other hand, though, of course, it's interesting, because a lot of, age restrictions that, have been put in place are put in place because of a certain, I'd argue, a conservative mindset of, kids can't be, seeing this degeneracy because it'll warp their minds. At some point, if they're 8, yeah, it's probably going to be influencing them, and yeah, they probably shouldn't be, seeing the kind of stuff that's uploaded to TikTok. So no, I do agree with Kanye. But I guess what I'm saying is, this sort of envelops into a larger conversation about what children should be allowed to, see, or what children could realistically get away with seeing. And all I gotta say is, dude, COD lobbies and mature YouTube videos that still have comments full of children. The thing is, restrictions should be put in place only where absolutely necessary, because otherwise they're just completely arbitrary, because kids will find a way to see them anyway.
By the way, this whole Kanye thing doesn't end here with his daughter. Okay, there's also more things to this, particularly with his daughter's birthday. So the same daughter had a birthday some time ago. Kanye, he's the father of the child. He was not invited by Kim Kardashian to the birthday party for his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So Kanye tried to contact Kim Kardashian. She did not respond by giving him the address of the birthday. So what he had to do was he had to go to Travis Scott Burger Man. And he had to go ask for the address from him. And Travis Scott Burger Man gave him the address and he attended the party.
Praise to that man. Praise to that man. Honestly, if
Oh wait, isn't it the guy that made the Fortnite concert? Oh, I love that guy.
It's lit.
Yeah, honestly, a father should always be at their kids' birthday parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they should be part of like. Because think about it, if they're not at the birthday parties, what does the kid think? They're thinking like, oh, my dad's not here for me. He's not supporting. This is my birthday, the most important day of the year for me, and he's not here. They might not know the reason. They don't know that the bitch of the mother is not fucking giving the father where the fuck the birthday is. But the kid doesn't know that. Mm-hmm. So it leaves psychological damage to them.
Yeah. And generally in America, I'm not saying this happens to everyone, but fathers tend to be undercut in family relationships. That's just, if you go to, parental court, generally the mother's favored more.
Oh yeah, no, the court
father
system when it comes to custody cases or anything involving a relationship or breaking up a relationship between the father and the mother is always prioritized, always.
And that has some good reason to it, but
yeah,
I think it's to a very high degree, almost excessive.
Yeah, it could even be considered in some ways a misandrist.
Yeah,
at least partially.
So it's really unfortunate that Kanye got excluded by his ex-wife from his own child's birthday party. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Kardashians. What the fuck do you expect?
Yeah, drama always, right?
But hey, they have no talent. All right.
Hey, Kim K has some talent, just not the, just not the widely perceived talent that.
I mean, hey, pornography is pornography. Right?
Yeah, you know
what? Let's go to the next topic. I think we're done here.
Yeah, Joe Rogan.
Yay!
I think everyone's aware of Joe Rogan and what happened to him. Yeah, I don't know. I'll speak of this because we have to, but it's been beaten to death.
Yeah.
So Joe Rogan, he has a podcast. He brought on some controversial
figures. Like us.
Yo,
yeah. He's literally just like us.
The next Joe Rogan.
Tweet out to Joe Rogan and give us a shout out on his next podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
He has a lot of influence.
Yeah, capitalize that we're trending right now to get the attention of Joe Rogan.
We are important.
Exactly.
We are important, and we are definitely not self-centered.
We should send this clip to him right after when our editor's editing the shorts. Exactly.
Yeah. But anyways, so a lot of leftists were complaining, he's putting on controversial figures that are spreading vaccine misinformation, even though one of the guys he had on was one of the people who led to the development of mRNA vaccine technology, but we don't mention that. And these controversial figures shouldn't be given a platform. So he kind of got canceled, but someone of Joe Rogan's size can't be canceled, so he didn't get canceled. He just got a lot of shit on Twitter.
GG.
Yeah. And then after that, leftists were like, oh shit. We tried to cancel him, but it didn't work. So you know what we'll do? We'll pull out the race card. And they started digging through all of Joe Rogan's podcasts. They found a couple podcasts where he used the N-word, but he used it to quote someone or whenever he's referencing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I know a person who used the N-word, but also got 85 million votes in 2020.
What?
His name also starts with a Joe.
Oh, no.
But this person knows a very smart man. His name starts with Hunter.
Oh.
But he also does crack. And also loves Russian hookers.
Oh.
His name's Joe Biden. So yeah, I don't like. Obviously, the hate that Joe Rogan's receiving is just because he has a lot of influence and he's leaning towards the right a little bit.
So, what I'm getting at is, right, Joe Rogan says the N-word in reference, so he's quoting somebody else,
Yep.
and people are trying to cancel him. Joe Biden says the N-word not in reference, just because he can, and he's elected president.
Yeah.
Oof.
Hey, I mean, third time's the charm, right? He ran for president 3 times, so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we could react to the Tom McDonald video now, right?
Damn, no,
Yeah,
there's no segue, nothing.
Oh, no,
No.
fuck it. It's...
You know. I probably
Okay,
lose your
so, alright,
Everyone's
so
been waiting.
how are we
for
gonna
it.
do this? How are we
Can
gonna
you-
do this?
Oh wait.
Can you just play like the music video on the bottom right?
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna
Why don't you
adjust the
switch
stream.
displays? Why
Okay,
don't you switch displays?
but that would be smart, and I'm not smart. Alright.
If you switch displays,
Here, how about this? All
that
right,
could be
I
dangerous.
have a solution. All right, just trust. All right, ready?
Yeah, and
Okay.
me and Sunny will watch
I've got
your
it.
stream on it,
Yeah.
so we can hear
Okay.
the
So I've got it on 1440p because I hate my internet connection and I want it to die.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, Chao, stream it on.
Oh,
Stream it
oh,
for us. So we can
oh,
hear the
on
audio.
Discord. Okay. All right.
There
Oh
we
God,
go.
my internet is dying.
Perfect.
All right, everyone ready?
Wait, is it on the stream?
Okay, well you'll all get to see my beautiful, beautiful screen. Ready?
I'm not
Okay,
seeing it on-
here we go.
I'm not
I'm not,
seeing it
I'm not seeing it on YouTube.
Okay.
Maybe the delay's not.
No, it'll get there.
All right.
How long the delay? What?
Okay. All right.
Oh, there you
And
go.
yeah, you should probably go full screen just so no one sees.
All right. Ready?
What? You don't want to see his porn tabs?
Yo, hey, yeah. All right. All right. Ready? 3. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm actually gonna move this back down. Yeah. There you go. All right. 3. Whatever. Let's just play it.
Better watch your back, it's a white boy summer. Whole iPhone full of white boy gunners. We all come up from the bottom like the pipes in the gutter. Got the shotgun going bum, 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 bum. Call me white trash, white boy, I kinda like that. If you got a problem, you can come and kiss my wife. I don't really care what I'm allowed to do. Got a homie that'll kill you for a Mountain Dew. Shoot, you don't wanna get a death threat. I'm a
What?
redneck, put a lead dent in your head. Rest,
Else
yep,
no
yep,
one
what,
like
what,
that.
yeehaw, cops come, we saw, they ask, we leave. White boys don't talk, you ain't gonna see them coming hunting camo. Pro Second Amendment, and they got tons of ammo. Got a gut full of liquor, lungs full of tobacco. Kinda crackers double cracking for some gas for the backhoe. And a homie riding shotgun with a shotgun while he shotguns 24 beers and he's not drunk, chugging vodka.
Okay,
Not a
so this
problem
guy's,
till he wants one that he locked up when the
I think I'm seeing a pattern here, or a couple patterns. Yeah, a couple patterns anyway. Hide chat and stuff looks weird. All right, yeah. I don't know though. I don't want to just play it in its entirety. Okay, yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not like we're gonna get like copy striked or anything.
No, we'll be
Didn't we get permission?
All right.
Yeah, we have permission.
Wait, we do?
Yeah,
Where?
I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay. That works.
We just need to like pause it every once in a while and just like add commentary because that'll
Yeah,
be
no,
transformed.
of course. Because
Let's
we're
have
not
content right now, guys.
we're not literally just gonna play the entire song
just
in its
play the-
entirety.
Play the
And
song
be
with
like,
us
let's
in the corner.
go, free views. No, like, come on, we're not leeches. All right.
I mean, views. Oh, that's pretty scary.
Okay, so what I'm getting is
Yeah,
a lot of shotgun imagery. Is this guy okay? Like,
he's obviously playing at what people think the typical white man is, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Tobacco and what did you say, lungs or stomach, something like that, in beer.
And of course, Second Amendment. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The redneck, you know.
Yeah.
This is not what I think of when I think of redneck, but whatever.
I mean, you gotta admit, with redneck, you see a guy, you know, smoking tobacco with a shotgun, fucking with a beer belly.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess, but like,
The image he's portraying on camera is very different than what he is saying.
yes.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of dissonance.
But that's the irony, right?
Yeah, I guess.
That's what he's trying to say, which is cool.
Honestly, the beat's catchy.
Yeah, I agree.
It's way better than
Yeah.
the last shitty song that you had to listen to.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, that song was so shitty. Oh my god! For those hate comments, go up yours, okay? Because that song was shitty.
You said it was mid. Said it was.
No, it
With the
was
people
below
is
mid.
mid.
It was shit.
With
it
people
was
is
below
mid.
mid.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Cops come, lot of white folks like those white folks that go boom. Bunch of psychos, I know, my bros on your crew. When you die slow, my bros right home or you lose. It ain't Halloween, we turned into a white ghost too soon, yeah. God ain't never made no mother crazy as the white boys. We've been known to fight, boys. Sign off our shotguns, rocking cats.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Who was that? Go back.
The other guy?
Yeah. Who is that?
That's the guy. That's the racism guy. You know, like the guy who made that racism song.
This guy
The
made a
racism song?
Yeah, we can watch it after this one if you guys.
More reaction.
Is there lore here?
Yeah. We'll watch it after this one. Sure, why not?
All right. Okay, sure.
Our shotguns, rocking camo, causing problems late at night, boys. White boys, mama knows what trouble, circle tight.
All right, let's pause it here.
All right, what's up?
You just gotta love the imagery because, like, it's true. The white people, especially white males, are portrayed very negatively in the U.S. society.
Yeah.
Me, as a colored person, knows this very
Colored person.
colored.
Colored person, bro.
I'm not
I mean,
wrong.
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I mean,
Let's be fair.
literally, people of color versus colored people.
I mean, hey, I'm a, you know, as you see my profile
POC.
picture, I'm green. So I'm colored.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I'm really white.
coming from a person like me, I can definitely.
I'm blue. Actually, I'm blue. Sorry.
The fucking guy, my co-host.
just say it. Just say it.
I mean, like, they're very scrutinized and put down upon in the society every day, and portrayed as like these fucking school shooters, and these rednecks.
Yeah, like every single white kid, like any white kid in a trench coat. Yeah, that's obviously a school shooter.
Run away.
Call the cops. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's funny, right? It's a funny meme, right? But some of these people actually like genuinely believe that, and that's
Fucked up.
yeah. It's like you literally just think that I'm like some kind of horrible person with no empathy or morality just because of the color of my skin. That's literally racism.
Like,
I
let's
think-
flip the script, right? Let's say
Yeah.
we're saying the same thing to. How do we not be racist about this? Let's say
Oh no.
Hispanic person.
We're
No,
trying
let's
to
do-
prove a point, so let's
no,
be as racist
no.
as possible.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Hey, it's to prove a
no,
point. It's to prove a
No,
point.
this is a live stream. You can't say shit like that.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
No, we can't.
I can say whatever I want. First
As I was
Amendment.
saying, let's put a perspective of like a Hispanic person, right?
Yeah.
When a lot of people think of Hispanic people, you think sombreros, ponchos, tequila, fucking drug people.
Tacos.
Think
Taco
tacos.
taquito, funny.
And a lot of people, yes, that is funny. Like, especially me, I have a lot of jokes with my friends about it. But a lot of people take offense to that. And that's why I'm putting it in perspective for those of you. Because, like, especially the left, to be like, oh my gosh, how can you, like, think that he loves tequila? Like, how dare you?
Like,
You don't
Chipotle's
know
not
him.
even Mexican.
Yeah, no.
it's not-
Chipotle is more white than
It's
anything
not.
else.
It is white.
It is
Okay.
white.
But
It's
People
very
take
white.
offense to that,
But
right? It's
here's
cultural
what
appropriation.
here's what I've noticed. All right, and I think a lot of people have noticed a very similar thing. So, any of you in the chat, signal boost what I'm saying if you feel the same way. white people are the ones complaining when people say, you know, stupid shit about white people, right? White people are the people complaining when people say stupid shit about black people. White people are the people complaining when people say stupid shit about, you know, Hispanic people or Latino people or Latinx people.
Shut up! No, we're not going to this topic again.
White
Bro,
people.
I'll be here for an hour.
Okay, no, honestly, nobody complains when people talk shit about Asians. Asians are just like, oh, okay. No, but like,
more just white people.
No, but seriously, why is it always white people who are complaining for other people's like behalf? They're like, oh my god, that's so racist. I mean, I kind of get it, right? If it's like actually racist, right? But it just kind of seems like there's a lot of people who are getting offended on other people's behalf, because like most Hispanic people, like, you know, that live you know, in the U.S. or, you know, on the border in Mexico, like if they're seeing somebody who is quote unquote culturally appropriating them, like you know, wearing the sombrero and, you know, like acting and looking like Mexican, they're not gonna get offended. I mean, some of them might, but most of them will probably just be like, hey, that's cool. But white people, they're gonna be like, no, that's cultural appropriation. You can't be doing that shit. How dare you, etc., etc. I don't get it. It's weird.
I mean, a lot of people, especially in the Hispanic community, praise, you know, people like that who wear sombreros, does that because it's like spreading out their culture and what they do to other people, you know.
Whereas white people seem to be like, okay, so white people don't have culture of their own, but they're also not allowed to express the culture of anybody or any other group. So
Yeah,
white people just have to be these like emotionless automatons with no culture and no expression of their own, and they also can't have anybody else's. So they just have to be like static and, you know, basically lifeless in their interactions with other people. And it's like, that's not okay. Like, yeah. I want to be able to have culture. I want to be able to express myself, and I want to be able to have a background to everything that I say that is interesting and that people can partake in.
White people have culture, by the way. Like,
oh, no, they do.
Yeah.
Jews and Italians were not considered white people until very recently.
Right. And don't even get me started on the fucking Irish. Like, yeah. Come on.
And cultural appropriation is actually good.
Yeah, cultural... Okay, that's the thing that nobody says. Cultural appropriation is good, actually.
Yes. We want everyone to mix up their cultures. We want everyone to try different cultures, to experience different cultures, so we can merge and create something even better.
No, I will say one thing.
About.
I will say one thing. A certain amount of gatekeeping is good. Because some people, most of them are white, right? They be like, they're like just trying to get involved in the culture for virtue signaling purposes, or just so like, in like a very superficial way, but they don't actually want to get involved with it. They just want to use it as like a token. Those people should be gatekeeped out, but that's an individual case-by-case basis. You don't like say, okay, this cringe white person was, you know, using our culture for virtue signaling points, therefore all white people can't use any aspect of our culture. No. What? It's too far. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway, so let's continue.
Go back to the video, yeah.
I'm sure there are more fire bars to talk about.
Yeah. As the kids say.
Yes.
We got you running for your life, boys. Let me get the jumping like a 6'4", chrome with the big spokes. I'm so official, crazy white boy with the big old pistol. You so pissed, you blow like a whistle. Try and play around, you gon' end up drowning in the deep end, face down where they found him. He gon' get killed, plus everyone around him. Rounds start flying, your heart start pounding. Hold up, take a photo, it gon' last longer. What you looking at now? Rap guy, rap monger. Only white boy make the whole black roster. Hip hop top 10 mother monster. I'ma stand here with the sawed-off shotgun. Shoot it at you, now you got bad posture. Put him in a wheelchair, legs turn to pasta. You know how it goes, full of holes in the doctor. Smoking on tobacco, blowing like...
What? So... Obviously, you
it's
can
a
see he's
little more extreme.
referencing
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Eminem and how he is like a top 10 white boy rapper, but he's making up the whole black roster. Ah, so
To be
And then
fair,
and then-
Eminem's really good.
And then of course the bar right after that is like, "You a goddamn monster." Like, what?
I mean, maybe that references one of his Eminem songs, like
Oh yeah,
Godzilla.
maybe.
Because I know in Godzilla he references a monster,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I'm not really like that in tune in the rap scene. And
Yeah.
I will say, it feels very weird, like, you know, as a white guy, looking at the current state of, you know, rap and hip hop. It just feels very how do I put this? Like, I feel like I'm looking through like a window or something into like another person's house or something. I do feel completely detached from it. Maybe that's just me, but
All right. Let's continue.
okay. I guess just okay, that works.
That works. Poggers.
Black a mile talk, get a black guy, drag you like a mile, drink a whole bunch of jack, probably crash if I drive. I'll be sitting shoddy with a 9-passenger side. Always out at night cause I like noise, playing 50 cent and I don't even like coins. Got a 45 in my lap now, that's a nice choice. Ride around town, car full of white boys. God ain't never made no mother crazy as the white boys. We've been known to fight, boys. Sign off our shotguns, rocking camo, causing problems late at night, boys. White boys, mama knows we're trouble, circle tight, boys. Soon as it pops off, we got you running for your life, boys. You can smell the smoke as soon as we ride into town. You can hear us coming cause the speaker's stupid loud. You can't hold us back, yeah, we'll be jumping in the crowd. Middle fingers up and they ain't never coming down. God ain't never made no mother crazy as the white boys. We've been known to fight, boys. Sign off our shotguns, rocking camo, causing problems late at night, boys. White boys, mama knows we're trouble, circle tight, boys. Soon as it pops off, we got you running for your life, boys.
All right.
Okay.
Honestly, I like the melody. I like the
Yeah.
melody
Yeah.
because it basically explains the whole thing of like, there can like obviously guys like the Lord cannot make anything worse than the white boys.
Yeah, or like crazier, which, I mean, rates of mental illness by race. I mean, you know, kind of have a point.
I mean, for me personally, I prefer the Tom McDonald's part a little bit more. He's the guy with more tattoos than the guy that has less tattoos. That's just me personally. I like the message because I think Tom actually articulates a very good message here. You know, the stigma on white men, or
Yeah.
I guess white people in general.
Although I don't really know what he was trying to say about that. I get that he was trying to like, point to it, but I don't know what he was trying to say.
I think it was more about the absurdity,
But
I don't know. And this is art, so I guess we won't know for a while.
yeah, well, it's it's interpretation.
Interpretive, yeah. That's the beauty of it. Also, I don't know if you guys want to watch that racism video, which is, I don't know. We could watch it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not?
I mean, it's 9, so we still have 2
Bro,
other topics.
I don't know, man. We got time. All right. I put in the script. We might be here till 10. So I mean, you know.
All right, just make sure because we also got those East Coast.
I'll
people.
DM it to you, by the way.
Bro, I'm just saying, this is good content, and also, I don't know. This is kind of funny. Like,
Okay.
okay. All right. I'll set it up.
By the way, let's put a disclaimer because we're on YouTube, so we have to do this. This next one will be a little bit more offensive, but the guy
Dude,
with the less tattoo.
we don't need a disclaimer.
We
We're
do
the
need to explain
sons
it.
of
No, we do.
We're the
We
sons
do.
of liberty. What are you doing?
No, we need to explain it, or we will get.
Well, let me
striked.
just say this. This is the guy with less tattoos on his face, and this is the song that got him really popular. All right, play it.
All right, I'm setting it up now. All right, here we go. Here it is. This one's a minute shorter, so here we go.
Nigga, white trash, fuck you, nigga.
Holy shit! Holy!
Did I hear that?
Yeah,
you did.
no, you did. You did.
Play it again. I didn't hear it.
No.
Rewind.
Rewind.
Are you sure? You want me to? Okay.
Yeah. Why rewind it?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, it wasn't at 1080p. That's cringe. Hold on.
Also, in the description, he has lyrics, so we can review them.
Okay.
Wait, did you put it in the Sons Lib3rty chat? I kind of had the lyrics side by side.
Okay, hold on. Give me a sec.
Oh, you didn't do it on the stream? Okay, I'll just
What? No. Okay, it's with an A. Oh my god. It doesn't really change anything.
Alright, just play it.
Just play. Let's listen to this.
Hold on. All right. Okay. I'm gonna post it in the Sons of Lib3rty chat.
Amazing.
All right. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Let's listen to this art.
Bro.
What the fuck you rapping for? Cracker ass cracker, got your rebel flag with your camo hat backwards. Stains on your shirt with your fucked up teeth. Piece of shit truck broke down middle of the street. Old lady bitching in the passenger seat, smoking like a chimney. Kids in the back can't breathe. Got a kid on her lap, smack his ass if he speaks. Always wearing white beaters cause her ass.
What's up?
Pause it. Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, I just realized the
Stream.
the stream is fucked. Hold on.
Yeah, that's why I had to pause it. But let's dissect.
Bro, no! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Let's dissect it.
I'm throwing. Okay, there we go. All right.
So I mean, obviously from right here, I don't like the song as much as the one we just saw.
Yeah.
It's very more aggressive. It's straight to the point, which in some songs is good, but in this case, it's just really, really aggressive.
I actually kind of like it. I kind of feel like the message is a little clearer because they're being so blunt.
For me personally, I like when the message is clear, but this is like, yes, the message is clear, but it's vulgar, right? The language is
like
vulgar.
Up in your face.
And I guess that's the point of it, right? That's the point of the song.
You know.
But I don't think this is the best way to go about the message. Do you know what I'm saying, Chao?
I do, but I disagree. I think this is how you do it. I think that if you're gonna have an honest conversation about this kind of thing, you have to face it head on with all of the uncomfortable parts as well. You know, you don't shy away from it, I guess.
Well,
plus, I mean, it's just words. It really ain't that deep.
It is words, yeah.
I'm just saying, you know.
I feel like, but there's a difference between head on and just like being in someone's face and just being really aggressive about it, because you can get the message out there a different way. I mean, it's just like me personally, I don't like this way of going about it, but you know, it's cool. You know, we have here in the Sons of Lib3rty, we support different opinions.
Exactly.
Except if it's different from ours.
Except if it's different from ours, or if we have disagreements, then the other person who we disagree with on the podcast needs to just get out.
They're wrong.
They're wrong.
Look at you, Sunnyhawkeye. What did I say?
Okay, that's white trash, but what about a hillbilly? Redneck motherfucker, never even near a city. Out in the woods, hunting deeper than the wolves. Get that big old buck, bring them home, eat until they full. Or they out in the shed, on the side, drinking shine. Old lady bitchin', better bring your ass aside. It's way past 9, you been drinking all night. Gotta get to work on time, up before the sun rise. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. What the fuck you rapping for? Nigga ass nigga, got your second chance with your ass.
Bro.
Pause.
Back to back. Back to back.
That's a little blunt, man.
Okay.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
the message, I get it, right? That's the point of the song. But I think, like Sonny said, this is probably not the way to go about it. And I know you disagree, Chao, but this is just what I think.
It's, you know, I get it. You know, it's a little jarring to listen to.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, he's a reader, Chan.
Okay, and also, can I just say, this is this entire, like, the imagery being used, and, like, you know, the wording of, like, you know, hillbilly white trash. This is not referencing what I would say the most predominant idea of a white person in, like, the West. And I don't mean the West as in, like, the general West, as in Western countries of America, Europe, and just sort of the civilized, you know, West. You know, like Western civilizations. What I'm talking about is specifically the Pacific West, and kind of the Pacific East of America. You know, California, New York. I'm talking, this video is referencing more of, like, white Southerners. Like, you know, certain parts of Texas, Georgia, kind of Florida, but also kind of not. You know, Louisiana, that kind of territory, and that kind of, like, white people. I think that's what this is referencing.
Yeah.
This is very clearly not talking about, like, you know, beta soy white people in, like, California. That is not what this is about.
Nah, man, couldn't tell. What a relation.
Okay, so when I'm thinking, okay, this is a prediction, right? This video is going to be split into two halves. The first half was racism towards white people. So now we're in the second half, where it's going to be racism towards black people. And it's going to get really bad really quick. So get ready!
Let's pause it.
Out the back, hanging out in front of liquor stores, selling crack, just so you can put some 24s on your Cadillac. Baby mama, bitch.
You know who else is selling crack?
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden.
You know who else is giving me on crack pipes?
Joe Biden. Let's go.
Sorry.
You ain't taking care of business. All you do is smoke weed, run around with other bitches, and you can't keep a job cause you in and out of prison. Guess it must be Trump's fault cause you making bad decisions. That's about niggas, but what about black folk? Raise their kids right every night, mom and dad at home, hunting for a job, not crying about a privilege, crying out to God, stop the violence where we live in. Fuck it though, you a nigga and I'm just a cracker. They pin us against each other, sit back and they watch it happen. In the hood they selling crack and killing over shoes and jackets.
Oh my god, it's a reference!
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Oh my god, it's all connected. It's all connected.
In the trailer park they fall apart, a bunch of Mac daddies. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass. They call me redneck, white trash, say it back. I don't care, kiss my ass. I don't care, kiss my ass.
That was interesting.
Can I just say? Based.
Not my kind of music.
The message?
Not mine as well.
It's not, I don't know, the music isn't, but the message, it's based. Like, did you hear the ending of that song? Like, you know, media be it like pushing the races against each other. Nah, bro. No more brother wars. Just like, unite. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Okay, that was Racism by Adam Calhoun, and
yeah. Hey, I mean, we'll probably react to some other videos more eventually. You know?
Yeah, we know we still got a lot of time, but
yeah,
that was that. All right. Oh, we got some. We got another person who wants to ask some questions.
If they didn't leave yet.
If they didn't leave yet? Oh, fuck. we probably should have kept the chat open. Wait, no, Sunny, you're supposed to be chat mod.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
We know this person, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no. we know like almost all the people in this chat.
All right, I guess the person left because it went from 6 to 5.
Rip. All right, whatever. Well,
Okay.
we'll keep an eye open just in case they want to come back and say hi and ask questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so now another topic that we got for bonus is, and you probably most of you watching haven't noticed this, unless you've been on TikTok, in which case you probably have. Let's talk about. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, I want to see this question because apparently it is gonna happen.
It didn't load. Cap, bro.
No, I don't know. Like you would have just said it again. Whatever.
Anyways, ask a question. You're here.
Yeah, like, stage is open for you, my guy. Come on.
What do you mean? We answered. We said, yeah, you can answer. Can.
You did ask. You did. Just ask now. Oh.
If you want, you can DM us.
Is the question? Do you
Are we
like
allowed to ask
meh
questions?
troll faces?
Oh, if you can't show up, just DM one of us and ask.
Yeah. Just do that.
You like troll faces.
Is that the question?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I literally have zero clue.
I'm so out of the loop, man. I haven't been watching PewDiePie videos.
Bruh. Okay. Oh. Don't use Twitch emotes, bruh. What? We're not on Twitch!
Twitch.
Oh! You mean like, don't use Twitch emotes in chat because we're not on Twitch. Bruh. He's like, it didn't show up, Sag. Feels snowman.
Let me ban him off the chat.
Get him out.
No,
Get him
no.
out.
Alright.
Nah, I'm playing. Alright. We'll come back to the question when you post it. For now,
Yeah.
I want to move on to okay. Ready? Today we're going to be talking about this. You can't see it, but okay. Tone indicators. Tone indicators are an interesting byproduct of this I would say modern internet usage. And I say modern specifically because it's, again, only basically on TikTok. So tone indicators are little they're symbols. I mean they're just like slash and then a letter after some text online that are, it's kind of a new thing, but there have been references of it in the past. They're meant to show or describe the tone that someone is speaking something with online. Because text online can be generally hard to infer what the tone is of what they're saying, unless you already know that person, you already know how they speak and how they act, right? At least that's the theory. But
Chao.
what?
So, Dr. Zero WSYX Misato is asking, ass boba or thighs?
Really?
Yeah.
That... Sunny, go first.
So,
Okay, hey answer. We are a political / sports channel. Okay.
We are not a sports channel.
Yeah.
In front. You hijacked the channel with sports. But
I'm
it is
sorry,
not...
my pro picture has a sports hat, so kind of hijacked it. Anyways,
Okay.
so I don't think it's appropriate for us to answer that question because it's not political, nor have anything to do with sports. So,
Dude, just answer the question. It really ain't that deep.
Actually, a fucking personal question on stream. No.
It's. Bro.
I have a third category with this. Personality.
Personality.
I like big personality.
Damn. Damn, we all sound like incels. Oh, that's tough.
Never touched
Okay,
women before.
then find the square root of the. Oh, shut up, bro. What is?
Alright, can I move on?
Having a stroke. Okay, anyone else, please.
Find the square root of these nuts.
It's so funny, right? Because it's like nuts.
Oh man,
You deserve the death sentence. Hey,
in game.
In game. It's just a meme. It's just a meme, bro.
Oh, you're asking another question.
Oh, an
for
actual,
you specifically.
an actual. Why me?
We'll
said.
see.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
so this is just a me. Which is more respectful, e-girls or internet ladies? What?
Pick one.
Why me?
Pick them.
Just pick one. It's all about sound, right? So
Okay.
what sounds more respectful?
Okay, fine. So there's e-girls and there's i-ladies. Personally, I would go with V thoughts. I think V thoughts is
Fuck is that?
the most respectful. Virtual thoughts.
I thought you were gonna say vagina thoughts.
I mean, well, that too.
Wow. He said answer the question.
I did.
girls or
I
ladies?
did answer the question. I gave a better answer.
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
personality.
Big personality. God. Okay.
Yeah, we're going for like a dry humor type feel, you know. But the humor is always dry, you know?
Yeah.
And it's never funny.
Alright.
Yeah, trying to bait him.
Yeah.
It's so funny, right? Just.
All right,
Just get out. Just,
What are these Pokemon bands on our server?
if only. Okay, yeah. So this is fucking tone indicators. It's this shit in the bottom corner. It's /J meaning joking. /HJ is for half joking. /SRS is for serious. And then it's just it's a paragraph. It's a paragraph. But the important part, right, is that among all of this, there's a general idea, which is that people, especially neurodivergent, otherwise known as, people with mental disorders, right? If those people need assistance, right, and inclusion online, because it might be harder for people with, let's say, autism, self-represent, to understand what the tone is of what people are saying, especially online, because online it's just text, it's just words. There's no auditory tone. So neurotypical people, or otherwise known as normal people, probably can understand just from the way that people speak, the small nuances in the speech, and from context clues. But not everyone's like that, and some people might have a harder time. So that's why these things exist. At least that's the theory. But nowadays, people who are very mentally deficient, not actually, just like, they're just kind of idiots. They're just kind of dense. Like the dream sexual kind of people. And God, that might be a topic for another video, but dream sexual. But those people, right? they use this kind of terminology like on Twitter or whatever, and when someone, influential doesn't use these tone indicators when they're like tweeting or whatever, they like complain in the replies because it's like, we can't tell whether or not you're joking. It's like, whose fault is that? I mean, sometimes, right, when you say something, it can be very unclear whether or not you're joking, right? Maybe that's the point. Maybe the joke is that you're not supposed to know whether or not it's a joke, and that's the joke. But like, no, nobody gets that. And then of course there's like this website on Card that that sort of tries to explain the tone indicators more in depth. And then of course there's an FAQ section. And one of the questions is, using /J ruins the joke, which, yeah, it kind of does. If you have to, in your joke, say that you're joking, your joke is dead, and you're not funny. Like, trust me, though, learned that the hard way. But anyways, the response to this is, to you, maybe it ruins the joke, but think about how you can go into a sitcom knowing full well that its genre is comedy, and its intent is to make you laugh and still find it funny. If putting two characters at the end of your joke ruins the entire thing, maybe it wasn't all that funny to begin with. So, instead of actually responding to the criticism, you just shout them down with derision. Okay. If you don't want to put /J at the end of your jokes, your joke wasn't funny. It wasn't funny because I couldn't understand it because I have a mental disorder.
Yeah.
This, it's a headache. And like, I'm fucking autistic, so like, I get it, right? I do. A part of me, I do get it, right? Like, and of course, obviously, everyone with autism, it's different, right? But yes, it's hard to understand whether somebody is joking sometimes. But the solution isn't just saying, it was just a joke, or, complaining about tone indicators. The solution is just, you can tell whether they're joking because if somebody's joking around with you, they'll probably keep joking around with you and keep trolling you if you don't get it. That's part of the joke. Because, and a lot of people online don't really like to accept this nowadays, most jokes, or hell, basically all jokes, require somebody to be the object of the humor. Basically every joke requires somebody to be the butt of the joke. Somebody. And if you're listening to a joke and you don't get it, what is more funny, right? Is it A, making the conversation about fucking tone indicators and like being more clear about like what the tone was and basically turning it into an argument? 2, going on a rant about whether or not it actually was a joke and then it's just another argument? Or 3, just trolling each other? Like, out of those 3 options, which one's the funnier one? Because the first 2 completely derail the comedy and turn it into, like, almost like a political thing. Or like a political movement, right? But the third one, or something similar, it keeps things lighthearted. It keeps things in the spirit of the joke. At least that's how I see it. What do you two think?
I mean, for me, I personally don't mind this /whatever crowd. Because, I mean, it makes a good indicator for those who honestly can't fucking recognize what's a joke or not. Like, for example, all of our TikToks that are considered jokes, I put in the tags, #joke. So it's an indicator, and plus it's another tag to get more people to get, the video views as an indicator for it to be a joke. Like, people
Oh no.
Just
Sunny died.
rip.
Oh wait, he didn't die.
Just there we go. Okay.
is this?
Sorry,
how
that was like a technical issue.
Chinese
That was a
people
technical issue. What were you trying to
feel?
say? What were you trying to say?
There's some racism.
It was a technical issue. What were you trying to say?
Is this how Chinese people feel? Have been censored?
Yeah, it really do though. It really
Anyways,
do though.
So, like, people nowadays are just so much more serious. Like, they take shit so seriously. Like, they need an indicator to see, oh, it's a joke, you know? You can't base off, a lot of people can't base people's tones as jokingly because for whatever reason, their mental illnesses, whatever, everyone's different, right? You've said this. But this is, like, it's like, okay, for me, I'm never gonna use it. But for those who need it, go for it. You know, it's another resource.
I guess. But you know at some point it's gonna escalate into the point where like if you don't add it, then it's like a political statement. And that's just cringe.
I don't think it's gonna get to that far. Cause I honestly
I mean
use
it
your
did
example.
with the fucking the slur thing.
The
Where
what
like
now?
oh yeah, did we not talk about that on the podcast?
The soy thing?
No, the slur thing. Where
Oh,
like
slur.
okay, so
I was like,
like okay, let's say if you write the word Donald Trump and you don't censor the U in Trump, then people start complaining in the replies. It's that thing. Or like it comes out of the same vein as like fucking trigger warnings, right? There has to be all of this like red tape over, you know, normal human conversation. It just feels robotic and stale. Like, I feel like part of the experience of talking to people is having a little bit of ambiguity of whether or not they're being, you know, serious or whether they're fucking around. Is that not what makes jokes funny? At least
yeah,
partially.
but this is for videos, not for conversations, though.
What?
These things are for videos. They're not for like. I'm not gonna go up to KYKA and be like, "Yo, /J," and then say a joke. No, these are for videos.
Sounds like a Discord command, dude.
Actually, it's mostly for like Twitter and TikTok. So
Exactly.
the TikTok stuff is videos, but for Twitter, it's more like just general conversation online.
But Twitter is not. They're just posting opinions. It's just typing form of TikTok. You know, and there's even videos on Twitter. So at the same sense, you know, they're indicated. It's like how movies are categorized. Once you want them comedies to be with comedies or dramas to be with dramas, and they're not just mixed together as like serious and joking content mixing together, so you don't know which is with some of the times.
I get where you're both coming from. This is how I view it. I do think this will eventually, if this ever catches steam, I think this will eventually be very embedded in our lives. But also, this has some merit to it. It's not like it's all bad.
I guess. But, like, I feel like the biggest thing with, like, the problems with tone indicators is just that, like, it's using the disguise of trying to help people with genuine mental disabilities, and it's using that as a shield to excuse people in Gen Z from being, you know, so fucking soft as to not be able to take a joke without a tone indicator. Because you know there are neurotypical people, or, you know, mostly neurotypical people who use fucking tone indicators and complain when they're not being used. Those people do exist.
Let them complain. What's different? People, like Kale said earlier in this podcast, people just like to fucking complain. It's just the way we live nowadays. We just gotta kind of live with it. As we, as podcasters, complain about our shit, just let them complain about their shit.
Yeah. Okay, fair. Alright, yeah. I mean, like, you know, they obviously have a right to say that shit, you know, freedom of speech and all. I think it's stupid. That's all. I don't know. I kind of, you know, the reason why I put this in the, like, possible category was because I kind of recognize that, you know, it's not really, like, much of, like, an outrageous thing, as much as it's just, I don't know, kind of annoying. When I see people, like, you know, have posts with /J on them, I'd immediately just roll my eyes and scroll to the next thing, because it's just completely uninteresting. But maybe it's just not for me, and, you know, I get that.
I mean, I get you, because, like, obviously, if you get it, that's a joke, and then you see, like, /J, like, you're gonna be like, no shit, it's a joke.
Like, do you have brain cells? But I get that it's, you know, not as easy for other people. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah, fuck handicapped people. Anyways, go to the next topic.
Yeah, fuck people with mental disabilities. Wait a minute.
All
right, and then second to last, Elon Musk. I love Elon Musk. He's literally going to buy Mars, and I'm down. I am down to pay my Mars subscription. Let's go.
Wait, he doesn't own Mars? Oh shit.
No, it's that one dude. That one dude that's old.
What?
Not Jeff Bezos, the other guy.
What?
The guy who-
Branson?
You mean Bill
know.
Gates?
No. I think didn't he go up to space with Jeff Bezos?
I forgot.
It's Richard
Yeah.
Branson.
There we
Oh.
He owns Mars now.
Okay.
Anyways, so Tesla is being sued by the state of California. You must be wondering why.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Huh.
Apparently, they have been very racist towards their black workers. Like, for example,
No.
the African American workers were being called slurs such as
Wait,
"I'm
like-
raising." Do not clip this for you fuckers who like clipping things just like
Wait,
Joe Rogan.
what are you gonna
Just say. It's in reference. It's in reference. It's
I would say reference.
I don't want to ruin. I don't want
It's
people to
in
ruin your
reference.
life
It's
later.
fine. It's fine.
Monkey toes,
Oh.
banana boy,
Oh no.
hood rats, mayate, which is a Spanish word for dung beetle. Now, Tesla has zero policy for racist conduct, but yet apparently they have not been holding it towards African American people, workers, but also that African American workers were given like the very bad jobs, like the what? How does so basically it's a LA Times
Rub
article.
floors, and they're on
Like,
their knees.
They're cleaning car parts. They're doing very like dirty jobs, like low end jobs. And in Tesla, 20% of the company's workers are African American people, but 0% of executives are black people. Now you may see that as like, oh, well, they may not just be as good. Which I'm not saying that, fuckers. I'm just saying that maybe not those kind of people are executives, or maybe they're executives
Yeah.
for other companies.
It might be
There
like
could be any fucking reason.
it might be a genuine meritocracy,
Exactly.
and maybe there just so happen to not be any black people who are qualified for the job. It happens,
Yeah. But obviously that may
Honestly,
show as a coincident issue.
this situation being combined with the context of the racism towards black people in test factories, I don't know. It's a little more conclusive of a different kind of narrative.
Let me speak on this for a bit.
Mhm.
A lot of this is just allegations based on potential speech that might have happened. So even if this suit gets far, like, how are we gonna for certain know that any of the things this lawsuit alleges actually happened? We won't. We will never know because this is speech. This is not written down anywhere. And for me personally, this kind of looks like this lawsuit. At least this kind of looks like a hit on Elon Musk specifically because he is not exactly conforming with the left.
And there are a lot of people who hate Elon, almost to the extent as much as they hate Trump, but not as much.
The thing is, with this, like, Tesla legit won an award from San Francisco called the Black Elevator Operator, award. And it was, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, he's given many jobs to all kinds of people, and it's just, I don't know, it's just stupid. He's just a big name, big target, just as Joe Rogan, just as Trump. Like, people just like bagging on people like that. Successful people.
Yeah.
Let me just read this. Black and/or African American workers were also overrepresented in Tesla's contract workforce. However, Black and/or African Americans are severely underrepresented as officials and managers. So let me get this straight. These people are complaining that low-skilled labor qualify under the bracket in low-skilled labor. Interesting. Because this is actually a point, right? The market is very... How do I put this? If someone wants to get a job and they have the qualifications to get a job, they will get that job.
Yeah.
That's that simple. So, because there are a lot of black people doing low-skilled work, that doesn't speak to all black people do low-skilled work. That just means some black people do low-skilled work,
Right.
like all other people.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like this, just from me initially reading this whole thing is, I don't know, it's not a very strong case so far.
I mean, it's been trending on Twitter since like yesterday.
Yeah, I was looking at it, but I had this predisposition on me already.
Okay.
I was always thinking about this, but just reading it now, it's reinforcing what I thought before, because the market is not racist. Let's get that clear. No one knows how the market operates. Anyone who claims to know how the market operates is bullshitting you.
Yeah.
So, to read this is quite interesting. It just means that all the executives that are black are working at other companies, or they're in different states, or whatever the reason. It has nothing to do with black people. That's absurd.
Yeah. I think that's
Okay.
all
Yeah.
we have to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it like they complain that swastikas, KKK, the N-word, and other racist writings are etched onto walls of restrooms, restroom stalls, lunch tables, and even factory machinery. Okay, if that's true, like, that is bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is Tesla supposed to control if the majority workforce is black? So let's assume that black people are writing these things. How are they supposed to control what the people are writing?
No, but I guess the assumption is that it's even though it's a majority black workforce, it's all of the non-black people that are etching all these things in restaurants and lunch tables and whatever.
Okay.
Which seems very convenient.
Yeah.
But whatever.
And then, okay, I'm reading more. They have complained that black and or African American workers are assigned to more physically demanding posts at the lowest level. Once again, that's just low-skilled work. Doesn't matter what your race is. I like how it says, this is the thing, right? This lawsuit doesn't allege only black people are assigned low-skilled work. It just says majority are black people, and that's a big difference. This is like, just from me, looking at this right now. This is this looks very biased.
Yeah.
LA Times, bud. LA
Okay.
Times.
So, I think that's that covered.
Yeah.
Which means we've only got one last thing left on that funny script.
It's a long video. Yeah.
Oh, God. Wait, what? What is this? Okay. So, we got, I got a video here. And it's, an incorrect summary of Metal Gear Why? What?
Hey,
It was suggested by the comments. So
Suggested by the comments. Well, we've got some time left. It's about exactly as much time as we've allotted here. Do you guys want to react to the video?
react to like 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would.
Then where do we start?
That's a good question.
I don't know. We've never
Kale,
watched it.
where would we start?
Can you give us like the juicy bits of this video? Yes, Kale, you are winning. Everybody have it be known, Kale is winning. But yeah, so
You take a mad piss.
oh cool. Thanks for letting us know.
Don't worry. Oh yeah, I'll let my podcast host know. I'm gonna take a mad piss.
Just watch from the start? Okay, fine, we'll watch the first, like, 5 minutes. Alright.
Turn the volume down, though.
See if it draws you in or not. Alright. Wait, that's right. We didn't get permission from the person who made this video to host it on the podcast.
Oh, should we?
Fuck.
No, that might be an issue.
Yeah, it might.
You know what?
I don't know.
Just wait. Let me look at the videos. Who's this guy?
How likely is he to sue us?
It's not even like really the threat of suing. It's just, you know, we might get the podcast live stream taken down, and that would suck.
Yeah, should we take a safe one and just like?
I don't know. We probably should have taken more precautions for this kind of thing. I think maybe we don't want to do that just cause...
Or we can just like put his video in the
oh yeah, we can just link it to the video in the description. All right.
Yep.
So we'll do that. Yeah. So we're not gonna be reacting to that video, although I'm sure it's great. So it'll be in the description if anyone wants to watch an incorrect summary of Metal Gear Rising or something like that. Yeah.
I'm watching right now. It's very fast paced and very full of memes.
Got it. Well, I do like me some memes, but again, I just don't want to take the risk. All right. Well, do we got any other requests, questions, or things from the chat? Because we have officially run out of content for tonight. So
we're never out of content. We can always play Destiny 2.
Never. Wait, hold on. Give me a sec.
Yeah, we have 50 people watching the stream.
Huh?
Boggers.
How many people watching the stream?
4.
4. Let's go.
Exactly. Yeah, we love all 4 of you.
I thought we were gonna watch.
Hmm?
That was 4 more than I thought was gonna watch.
Yo, that's 4 more. That's 4 more than on Drowsy streams.
Okay, so what now?
I think we just end it.
All right. Are we done?
Alright.
Okay.
Think
so here is our grand exit. Sunny, start us off.
Alright. Thank you for tuning in our first ever live stream. It went actually pretty well. We interacted with the chat. We're very much appreciative of all of you, giving us questions, giving us topics. Special thanks to Kale. Gave us amazing topics, especially with the education system.
Thank you for funny Sandow for coming in.
And Sandow, yeah.
And making the funny meme and being based. Thank you, Dr. Zero Wozy Mizato, for being cringe and giving us bad opinions and bad takes. And finally, thanks, Dad, for coming in and saying hi.
I very much appreciated that Instagram DM on the Sons of Liberty. It was it made my day, and I just laughed because like the announcement was like watch or like Russia will invade Ukraine. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so we're hoping next time we do this, we get even more people. We get even more views. And we trend on Twitter. Apparently, again, I cannot verify if we actually...
We'll see. We
will see. So anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. But now, we gotta tune out. I stole that from another YouTuber that's way better than us. This has been...
Sunny, the best host here.
Isn't it the host with the most?
Shut up. Alright.
I'm KYKA, a dirty D2 casual, and I play Destiny 2 for a living.
And I'm King Chao. And I already made the Season 2 joke in the beginning. Fuck, God. I'm a water droplet.
Season 2 is coming out tomorrow.
Season 2. Chao Chat is coming out tomorrow. Oh God, this is factual. Okay, now, but like seriously, thank you all for watching. You know, we're gonna do more crazy shit like this, more live streams, more experiment videos, maybe more spin-offs, and most importantly, more Sons of Liberty podcast episodes. We're going to 100, baby. We're not lying. See you on SoL 27. Hopefully,
1 million subscribers soon. Puggers.
For that freedom phone, let's go.
We hit 1 million, we'll get the freedom pose. But yeah, we're doing this until episode 100, so stick around for the wild ride, and then we delete the channel. That's not a joke. Alright, SoL 27 will be dogging on Super Bowl and other things. We'll probably be
I'm
like...
gonna be the only one watching it.
And probably will also be like a week late, so yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, and final line to end live stream that's notable and will stay in people's heads. Somebody please just say something witty or smart or funny or whatever.
We're only